Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday and a happy weekend. So glad you're with us today. We have 3 hours. It is exciting. It is special. We've got new. We've got incredible values. We've got Tanzanites, big top of the hours. This is not a show you want to miss for the next 3 big hours. It's going to feel like 30 minutes. We've got so many cool ideas, including if you need a big Paraiba, we gotcha. A big Paraiba without the big price tag, that's not something you find anywhere else. We're very excited and proud to bring you a signature mounting with our Paraiba that's the brightest, cleanest, most neon. Plus, it was just earlier this week, I brought you a 2-carat 5-stone diamond band. This probably looks a lot like it. It is almost identical. It's the 1.5 carat version, so it just gets you a little bit smaller individual diamonds, but with the same big, beautiful look. We've got a huge discount on that one as well, and that's going to be last call. Plus, we have Tanzanite is here, a couple of different options, whether you're looking for a pendant or a ring. We're really incorporating some of our newer designs lately, which is going to be a lot of baguettes. Have you noticed that? We're really going, I mean, while the rest of the world is shying away from better quality because of the price tags, well, we are doing exactly the opposite, giving you the amazing values you love and quality better than ever before. And that is what we're going to see. A lot of pieces, even affordable pieces with baguettes and rounds. And that is not something we went many, many years here without even having baguettes or princess cuts because they are so very, very special and of course an increase in price. Well, we're going to bring you some amazing ones today. And there's going to be also a blue zircon. We love our rounds. I brought you a round and a bridge, and our 2-carat 51 yellow diamond is here. It's in the bridge mounting. It gives you almost 4 carats total weight in diamonds and one of the most spectacular individual yellow diamonds we've ever seen, and that is here as well. There are also a few brand news. If you missed out, I've already had a lot of people asking for things last night. Not much available from last night when we saw you a few hours ago. However, I do have alternatives. So what that means is, for example, if you missed out on the big Kunzite pendant, I've got a different one today, slightly smaller. If you missed out on, let's say, the aquas, I've got an aquamarine or two, smaller, just a really, really great value. Paraiba is here. If you want the brightest green color, I can bring you one that is a 606, and you won't believe the price. That's a 6-carat Paraiba. It's less than the price of my carat stone later. So again, it really is going to be all about value, as we like to do. And of course, if you have any requests whatsoever, we'd love to hear about those. There's also 2 incredible Rubellites. Haven't seen a lot of those. They're one of the rarest stones in the world, of course, also from the tourmaline family. And I've got the Rubellite in a heart shape. Oh, it's the sweetest heart shape pendant. We have a single heart shaped stone, and then I have a massive round in a ring. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So let's get started. We've actually got one of the rare one source stones in the world. It's a couple things. It's a one source stone, but it's also a phenomenal stone. So let's take a look at this one together and see what you think here of our color changing diaspore. Welcome in, everybody. And again, anything sound good? We can always bring those out to you sooner rather than later. So say the word. And here's 1127702 is coming up, and thank you. And this is going to be our 202 on the color change diaspore out of Turkey and Turkey alone. That is a fabulous idea. Plus you're getting a beautiful curb link design. This has been few and far between as far as this mounting, but when it has been here, it has been very, very popular. We know that. And look at this. This is a 202 with 27 points in diamonds. So you've got your triple curb link actually linked up there with the diamonds. I know it's been only here with a couple of stones. We've got it with Tanzanite. This is one of those that, look at that. It's got, forget about just kiwi greens and goldens and champagnes. There's blues, there's greens, there's aquas. You'll see a little pink, which is indicative of how it's going to change color fully when you're in the, a different light. I wouldn't say the proper light. There's no right or wrong light. It's just fun that different lights produce different colors out of this stone. So you get this really good looking square cushion cut. It's still over 2 carats. Let me try it on for you. It's in the yellow gold, stays in the yellow gold. Such a simple but elegant and striking ring this is, because you really can, and again, I speak from someone who made an entire curb link collection here at TVON. Not easy to accomplish the curb link in diamonds and still make sure that it's visible from afar. And what I mean is that great design that you can make out as a curb link, that you can see the element that, is giving the theme that it's supposed to, and that really kind of, again, cool, classic, but edgy motif that's happening on the sides, and then just a complement to that glittering cushion cut stone. So we have one, that's it. So it's going to be a lesson today, as usual, in dialing in quickly. is going to reward you handsomely. And we're going to make sure that this is going to be a very, very fast one to go, because the normal price of $29.99 is disappearing. And we're making it so much better. Just amazing. And here's what we'll do. I've got a very special moment for one caller. This is why you're here early. We always start with big, beautiful values. Of course, it's really throughout the show, but always some striking pieces to start, don't you think? And we're going to blow this out right now for only $999. And it just got to stay in the gold color. But of course, we can size it for you as well so that you get whatever you need on that front. And I'll tell you, if you're looking for an affordable way to get color change diaspore, there aren't many out there. Even here, we don't have many left. We had that really big superstar radiant cut the other night. Now bringing you the square cushion, which is just firing on all levels. It's kind of like having a round, because that's what the square cushion does. It's still giving you proportions much like you would a round, but it's going to have that little bit of a softer corner. So you get a lot of the internal flash, and you see it right there. I mean, how often do you see turquoisey aqua tones coming through on a diaspore? That's not typical, and yet that's what you're getting here. So $9.99 on that one. Let me know if you like it. That's a one only. We'll give it up 30 seconds more. Designer pendants are here. I know we've been loving yellow sapphires of late. I have a great one. It's actually a 2 carat, and I don't know how. I really don't know how it's this affordable. It's got to be just a mistake. And by the way, Judith, who was asking me earlier, I just got, last second email with requests here, and I do have a couple of pieces to show you if you're looking for some larger aquas that are heavily discounted. I've got some great colors either in emerald cuts or pear shapes, actually. And we can even do matching sets and pendants and rings. So whenever you're ready, say the word and I can bring those out for you as well. But let's talk about a designer pendant. This one is lovely. It's a one only, and it's going to be this really cool, larger, longer style of pendant. Let's show it first on the hand. So that's the best way to get acquainted with this amazing design, which is actually a fancy cut trillion. And it's 112-8288, and it's a very special Madeira citrine you're getting here, and look at that color. And then it's got a bit of a, kind of feels like a shield cut because it's a super elongated fancy trillion, diamonds on the sides. This may be my favorite part, is the way that the bail, kind of a door knocker style, is going to interlock with the round link, and then that leads into your drop. So it's very special. It's going to be our 510 Madeira citrine, 21 points in diamonds. Here's what it looks like lengthwise. 1.5 inches from top to bottom. A beautiful style. And of course, the Madeira citrines are a step up from typical citrines because that's going to have more golden, more rich tones of orangey, as well as yellows and goldens as well. And this is going to be going on the neckline, just for another look at it here, just to see it from a little further away and just kind of get a sense of what that's all about. So what I'm going to do is make it really, really, really affordable, and you can see that size. And then of course, as it moves, you see that beautiful way that it lights up with those colors, and let's make sure it is affordable. I also want to take it up close too, which remember, there's a little bit of a dangling door knocker style to the way it drops, so I guess we'll take an extra look at that diaspore, because I'm going to get different tweezers to hold this properly. I think that'll be a little bit better, so I don't want to block the design. The design is so beautiful. Here it is. So that's the close-up, and wow, does that give prismatic color there, does it not? So that's going to be our one only, stays in yellow gold as well. That's our 510 fancy cut. And if you like a big pendant, you can see what I mean by door knocker, just because that loop of the oval at the top with the diamonds, that's actually going to have a little bit of movement. Love the way it links up, and then that double link that goes into this, a bit of a floral kind of design around your fabulous trillion. So I'm going to make this really affordable, like under $1,000. We got to do it. And here we are right now. Oh, Judith, referring to herself in the third person. Oh, I like that. All right, Judith. All right, so we'll show you some aquas coming up, and let's make this one a $699 deal, and then we'll get to some aquas, since we had some folks missing out last night on some big aquas. I know we had a really good one last night, and that was fun. But then always, we've got something else to show you. I've got two really good, rich, saturated colors. So we'll share those next. This one is $6.99, first caller. Okay, so what we're going to do, and we've got the diaspore if you'd like that one, and I know early birds are here, ready to go, ready to snag the values. That is just one of the coolest pieces ever, I think. Just a really fabulous. You see how intense that color gets, where you see even more of that really rich, orangey, almost red tone that's happening at the base and the tip of that stone, which of course is going to point on down. And then one more time on the hand here, just so you can see how that's going to look from a distance. It is not a small pendant by any stretch of the imagination. So that is $6.99. It's just cool, right? Designer written all over it. But then here we go with aquas. So let me start with emerald cuts. Like I mentioned, we have emerald cuts and pairs. So I'm not sure if there's a preference here, but that's the beauty of it. Having options are good. This one's probably my richest color of everything. And that is where, you know, as it gets larger, it typically is tougher to get the better, more saturated tones of blue. Here's 112-7946. I've got two in rings to show you that are going to be, well, heavily discounted. So it gives you an opportunity to get a bigger stone for less money. And that's always nice, I think, because otherwise I think we'd all have nice big stones in really good aquas. Now this one's interesting because it's a little bit slightly different color of blue. And it's a little maybe more aqua, right? And what I mean by that is, I wouldn't say you see greens in it, but do you see the difference? And that's why I wanted to have these side by side for the moment, just to show you the difference in, they're both saturated, they're both Sierra Santa Maria, but look at the difference in the hues of the tones here, where you've got more of a true blue on the right in your emerald cut, at least that's what I see, with a 609, and then the pear shape gives you a 10 karat 17, and I know it's leaning a little bit, but you've got that more of a true aqua, like think pool water blues, think instead of like, I would liken it more like a water blue on the left versus more of a sky blue on the right, and so it's a personal preference thing. I've also got pieces that coordinate back in pendants if you'd like, but here's the deal. Either way you go, they're both in platinum. Now, of course, you see there's a little 18 karat gold as well around this pear shape. So it looks like, almost like, I don't know, it reminds me of hoops. It looks almost like, you know, I don't know, to me it's giving me like hoops and hoop piercings, you know, it just, I don't know, it kind of looks that way to me, but it's got the three yellow gold loops around that mixes in with your platinum. And it's going to be our platinum and 18 karat gold. So that's one option. Now you're seeing the information on the emerald cut. It's going to be a little lighter on the diamonds. They are 609 in the stone, and then your diamond weight at 28 points. Very cool the way this band almost looks like it's locking into the sides there. See how there's a notch in the outer border so that it looks like your band is really like woven through is what it's appearing to be. That's the 609. Then if we go over to the pear shape, that's 112-7141. That'll be, of course, your platinum and 18 karat gold right over here. It's a 10 karat 17, so it is a larger stone with a 22 point diamond weight. And either way you go, these are pieces that started over $10,000, and a few holdovers from a sale event that's going to give you an even better value today, because we're not even asking for even $6,000, $69.99. It's even better. They were over $10,000 to start. We're making either one. I'm going to make this simple. We'll make them the same price. So hopefully if you have a favorite, you don't have to choose your favorite based on which budget is better, because that, you know, the budget telling us what we should shop for is always a little bit annoying, right? It's like, no, I just want to shop for what I want to shop for. I want to shop for what I genuinely love the most and enjoy the best, and that's the whole point. So if I can make these each discounted to where it's a choice of, we've got matching pendants if you want to see them, but this is going to be your choice for under 6, under 5, under 4. Listen, the lowest I should ever go is $39.99, but I know with the request I had a budget in mind, so I am doing everything I can to accommodate said budget. So here we go. Your choice of only $29.99 for either way. And I'm going to try on the pear shape first here, and then you can see, and might as well go probably side to side on these. Actually, the pear shape is a bit of a tiny size, so let me just go ahead and shake them both here. So you can see them together on the hand, and really I would say less apparent the subtle differences in the color when you see them from a distance. And of course, different cuts have different personalities. So with the step cutting of the emerald cut, you get a little more of that kind of glossy shine, and you see how it lights up. Pear shapes maybe giving you a little more glittering effect, and those are each $29.99 at your choice of. And again, we keep the big stone weight, but keep the diamond weight more on the simple side, so it's really bold gems you can still wear every day. So again, that's your 1017 over here, and this is going to be the 609, and our diamond weights are as follows: 22 points here and then 28 points here. So again, diamond weights are pretty similar. And your choice of $29.99 if you'd rather see pendants. I've got an aqua and a pear in the pendants. They will be I can try to make them a little bit similar in the pricing as well, and they'll still be those bigger sizes, like 8 karat. So again, 10 karat here, 6 karat here, but really I wouldn't say there's a big 4 karat difference in the look. Yes? Pendants? Yeah. Do they have a preference? Do they like pears or emerald cut? Pear. Okay. So do you want to see the pear shape pendant. All right, so let me just give you a reminder of the pear-shaped ring for the moment, and then we'll show you the pendant here that goes along with it. That's actually 1120,944. Is it an exact match? It's not intended to be. It's a great coordinating piece, and here is the pendant. So I'll hold it up here close up, so just so you can see the great color. I know it needs a little bit of polishing from the backside, so let me try to do that. I've got access to it. It's going to be item number 1120,944. It's an 807. 807 on this pear shape, and there we go. It's a little bit better polished. It's a great stone with superb clarity. It's our 807 with 20 points in diamonds. What they do is they kind of extend. There's still a pear-shaped halo of sorts, but it extends away from the stone, giving you a little bit of space between your mill grain that is sitting right around your stone, and then that half mirror finished, half diamond finished kind of look, and that's going to be in white gold. This is under $3,000, even though it's a bigger stone and similar diamond weight to what we saw in the rings. I'll show it to you on the hand here so you can see the size that it's going to bring. And we have one. Boy, that's another very, very strong color, I would say. And do you like this one? Of course I can, yes. And they were up for a brief moment together, but we'll do it again. There's the 1 inch in the drop, and then here's the ring again. The ring may need to be sized if you're not a size 5. It's a 5 right now, so I'm just going to put that on here for you, but you can see here, and then I'll do them close up as well. Now, the pendant's actually going to be less than $29.99, which is kind of shocking because it's so similar in the carat weights as the rings were. I'm actually going to make the pendant a little bit less. The ring is still $29.99. There you can see them together. I'll show them up close as well, but we're going to do better than $29 on the pendant. This is really, really sensational when you consider big aquas like this simply do not go for these price tags. So I was trying to be slick with how I put these up together, and yet let me see if I can get this one here sitting upright as possible. Then I will show you the pendant to match here at the same time up close. You saw them from a distance, and we'll make the pendant actually just $27.77. Okay, so really special extra discount there on the pendant. Maybe makes the set a little more attainable if that's what you're thinking about doing. Here's more of an upright, or maybe I should do it like that so they're kind of like hanging out together, trying to give each other a hug. Look at that. That's really accurate. Yes. Bowl. Thank you so much. Enjoy. So the pendant is gone. Thank you. And then the ring is gone. And then our emerald cut, by the way, still here if you'd like that emerald cut for $29.99 as well. Okay. Thank you so much. And here's what we're going to do. Reminder that diaspore is here. Now I've got to get to this yellow sapphire. This one is nothing short of amazing. It's a bit of a miracle in price tag. 112-6779 is our yellow sapphire. What a dandy this is. It's an oval, and ovals, especially these extended elongated ovals like this one is, are a very special presence. They give you even more presence than you might expect based on the carat weight. This is a 206 and it's unheated. So we really do praise and we laud these great unheated sapphires because most every sapphire out there does get heat treatment, and yet this one didn't need it. You can see that there. How do you improve upon perfection, so to speak? Well, that is certainly really, really close. I mean, you see the clarity it has, the great sunshiny yellow, kind of canary yellow diamond-like color it's giving as well. And it's going to be a 206 with 58 points in diamonds. Well, we are ready to give this one away. It does have the double halo. You see the outer halo is staggered a bit, so it gives it a little more dimension, a little more width there. And we're so proud to bring this down in price. I mean, just to show you, this is going to really prove what today is all about on the discounting front. I mean, a good old-fashioned weekend. We need this fabulous weekend in spring to be all about the discounts. That's what you're here for. And we don't have to do this for $59.99 any longer. It is one of the more serious reductions I've seen in all the jewelry that I've shown of late. And of late, there have been some of the most extreme reductions in price I've ever seen and ever witnessed. So to think that we're doing one of even a bigger reduction in price is nothing short of amazing. So please call me very quickly if you'd like it, because it's not even $59.99. This is one of those values where yellow sapphire, the September birthstone, obviously sapphire comes in more than just blue color, comes in a variety of colors. We love to see rich, bright, beautiful colors like this is. And to think that's all natural, that is something very special. That's what most sapphires are not capable of doing without getting at least a little bit of heat treatment, which is acceptable across the board on gems in general. But this one, so fantastic. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $59.99. Blowing it out right now. It is $999. What else can I say? Except I wish I had 50 of them to go around. You know that's not the case here. We have one. And let me try it on. And it doesn't even need to stay in the yellow. You can even change it if you want. If you want to change it up, you want it in maybe white gold, give it a little contrast. If you would, I would avoid rose gold at all costs. But if you want white gold instead, we could do that for you, and that's going to be just as beautiful. But there it is. at $9.99. I don't think that's going to sit around. It's a 2-carat 06 sapphire, and it's just the rarest and rarest and rarest. And look at that. I will say how interesting to see it is in the yellow gold band, because yet you see how bright that stone is. The stone is brighter and more lively than the 14-karat gold band it's set in, and that is a testament to how bright that individual stone is. $9.99, not going to last. I think we can move on, and rest assured that's going to find its home there. I don't really think there's much to think about there. That is the stone that you will get, and it is gorgeous, isn't it? So that's a very bright and beautiful piece, and yeah, I would really hustle the phone lines if you like that one. So who's ready to see my prize of the day? And of course, now that shows the delay. We have now all of a sudden 5 people waiting on hold that are just waiting to get through. So we'll see who the first caller is. It's going to be the first caller who says yes, whether that's Zine's caller. I think it is. So Zine or Tim or Allison, we'll find out here. Or let's see. Yeah, yep. Do you have this one, Zine? Or who would like it? It's $9.99 only. That is an amazing value. You still have a money back guarantee. So if you don't think it could be that good, you got to try it. You're going to be very impressed. And Tim's got it. Thank you so much. So I'm not going to wait any longer. Boom. There it is. Oh, wait, I still polished it. Look, still got a little fuzzy wuzzy on it. There we go. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Look at that stone. Whew. We are in the presence of greatness here today. That stone is so stinking hot. I cannot even stand it. This is a stone that is really, really tough to find. We hardly ever bring it. We bring rare every single day, and yet this is not a stone we see all that often. It's brand new. I told you there was brand new, and that is the essence of brand new right there. We know, I mean, forget it. That's not going to stand here more than even 2 minutes, especially if I blow it out. I know this is museum level, hard to put a price tag on something of this level quality. It's 112-8457, and if you've never seen really good Rubellite, now you have. And that is why it's one of the prizes of the gemstone collecting world. It may not have copper, because we know of tourmalines that are rare as being copper content and copper bearing, but you know, you can have rare tourmalines like this and not have copper, but that is one of the rarest colors to ever achieve, where it's that real true. Rubellite's very specific. It's gotta be like a fuchsia red. It can't just be pink. There are hundreds of shades of pink tourmaline. That's not what this is. It's not. Let me show you. Here's a really good side-by-side. This one's beautiful. Do not get me wrong. I don't mean to shade this piece at all. That's a really pretty tourmaline. But that's a pink. It's a pinky purple, kind of a lavender color. That's not Rubellite. And I could show you hundreds of other shades of pink tourmalines. They're still not Rubellite. This stone is a 727. It's from our private collection. Yeah, no kidding. That's the obvious statement of the day. It's from the premier private collection of ownership here that this belongs. What that really means is it belongs in a museum. And yet it has got a carat 84 in diamonds in this fabulous larger bridge. It is so good and so beautiful and bright. And you know, it's a 7-carat 27, and this is in a highly included stone, or at least it's supposed to be. And look at that, clean as can be and beautifully cut. Yes, Tim. Yellow sapphire's back. So if anybody, guys, please confirm before you say sold on those. I know it's that's really important. So the yellow sapphire, guys, if anybody would like it at $9.99, please go ahead and call back in and grab that. So it was sold and it's back. So keep that in mind. Okay, someone got a little overexcited. So don't worry, we can just get it to the next caller. I know we turned away a lot of people. So whoever you were, just what you'd have to do is call us back, and then we'll have that for you. Okay, so now we're talking 727. Is there anybody thinking about it already? Because it looks like we got calls like really truly like lit up here, because that stone. Now it's not going to be inexpensive. It's one of the most high-end stones I've ever brought to you in all my 9 years here. So it's not like, you know, okay, it's a couple $100. It's a really beautiful gem that's super rare, and yet I've seen Rubellites of all different types. If it's 2 carats, 3 carats, if it's that clarity, it is something to really get excited about. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh my goodness, wait till you see it move. I mean, that's just moving side to side on the wheel. Now, get a look at that, how it just absolutely comes to life. Again, the clarity and the cutting playing together with these beautiful jewel tone colors, and it is one for the ages here. Now, there is a price tag. It is a brand new piece, and it is supposed to be $15,999. Before you hang up, don't go anywhere. I have vowed to keep everything on sale for you. That's my promise, because we got real used to a lot of very, very deep discounts. So it's tough to come out of that and then kind of get back to reality, is it not? Where you have to go see like where prices are in real life. Now, even at TVON, obviously, we're not real life here. We really aren't. I mean, this is, It is the closest thing to like Candyland fantasy shopping as you could ever do. I mean, it really is. I'm talking about, we're better than wholesale. There's a wholesale trade show going on about 300 miles away. Okay, 282 miles away. I know it well because I make the drive a lot. It's in Las Vegas. It's called the JCK show, right? It's going on now. And if we all got together in a big old bus, a party bus, right? Because if you're there, it's going to be a party, right? So we could all, caravan out to Las Vegas, drive that 282 miles, show up. I'll flash my credential, we'll all get in, and we'll all go look at the wholesale prices. But you're going to say, what the heck? I thought this was wholesale. I was expecting, like, if I got to be in the business to get in, it's got to be a good deal, right? You sit at home where you're at home. Don't leave the comfort of your home. Pick up the phone. That's it. You get better values. And I'm not talking about $100 less. I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars saved off of what you would pay to put it together in wholesale. Whether it's just the stone, whether it's just the mounting, whether it's the whole thing all together, being the designer jewelry that this is, you get to get the better value. And here's where we take $15,999 and just blow it out. It's not even $99.99. I know this is, and by the way, there's a heart-shaped Rubellite pendant that could coordinate back to it that has no diamonds. But you know who you are. If you want this piece, let's make it affordable so you can get the deal of a lifetime. This is once in a lifetime material. Sometimes this is not about, I'll wait. You know there's not going to be another stone quite like it. You don't wait on pieces like this because you know there's only one of its kind. Pieces like this do not come along every day or every year or every decade or every lifetime. And look at that. We're even seeing, I'm moving into the sides a little because when you look at that stone now, look at how you're actually seeing the sparkle of the diamonds through it. It's not even 99, 89, 79. I mean, that's how clean this Rubellite is that you can actually make out the diamonds that are, there they are. See the two rows down the middle? They're running underneath. You can actually see those through the stone and it's not 79. Do we need to go even lower? I will. I will make sure this goes. We are so committed to getting everything at home, including the highest end museum level pieces. This will go, no doubt. It's not even $69.99. Here's your value. Do you already have this one? We are thinking about it and verifying a couple of different people on it. We've got the Rubellite pendant. I could do it next. It's going to be just plain no diamonds, but here's what I'll do to make this even better. And you see, it's supposed to be 16 grand. And I'm not doing that. We're making it $5,999 only, and that will be a done deal. And then we can bring out the new pendant, which is our heart shape, which is about a 4.5 carat and no diamonds. So we'll bring that out, which is just as lovely, just not as large, and doesn't have almost 2 carats in diamonds like this does in the bridge mounting. So that is one for the ages. And when I told you there was brand new that you cannot miss, that's part of what I'm talking about, but there's more where that came from. So here it is at $59.99. What a value. And look at that stone. Every single angle, it just gives you nothing but perfection in color, clarity. Look at the inside too. Yes. You got it. Here's the heart shape. So let's show you together here. Let me see. This one is actually going to be an interesting one to set up here. So let me move that aside. I was trying to show you here together, but I think for the moment, I just want to get this centered up so you can really see, wow, the color on this heart shape. Now, this is what I always call our exclamation. I will give you an explanation of why I call it the exclamation, because you see it's got this really pretty bar that's all sleek and mirror finish. That's going to lead down into your heart shape. So it feels like an exclamation point, but with love, right? Oh, that'd be cute. Like, I think there is one. Isn't there an emoji that's an exclamation with a heart? Anyway, this is item number 1128458, and it is a 468 heart shape, same kind of color. You really see that gorgeous Rubellite color there, that red fuchsia, and it's a 468, no diamonds. Just in, actually, it looks like we can change this one just like we could change the bridge. We could change the color of gold on the bridge just like we can change the color of the gold here on this pendant if you'd like. I'm going to show it real quick from a distance. We'll give you the measurement. We are verifying now on both the Rubellite heart shape and the ring. We haven't even priced the heart shape yet. Take a look at this on the hand. I love the way this sits because you really see that mirror finish bar go right down to that cleft of the heart shape there. You see the beauty and brightness again, a super clean Rubellite yet again, like our round was, and this heart shape has a 1-inch drop to it. I'll show it on the neckline here as well very quickly for you so you can see how that's going to look from a distance away, and we're going to blow it out right now. Boy, that's a beautiful color, and it's not even going to be, oh, I'm supposed to do $59.99, but I did that on the ring, so this one's got to come down. Let's go back up close. Let's make it even better. I will make the pendant less than $3,000. Let's do it. $2,499 on that Rubellite heart shape. $24.99 for the heart shape. And that's going to be it. We'll take another $500 off where I was supposed to be, and then here we go. Our Rubellite round here at $59.99. Two great choices, amazing values. So those are some of our new Rubellite. That's it for Rubellites. And don't forget about the yellow sapphire that's here for $9.99. It was gone but came back, so that one's here for you. We have a diamond pendant with baguettes and rounds together. We will see the diamond ring, the 5 stone, coming out today. It's going to be our 1.5 carat total weight, as opposed to the 2 carat we brought you earlier this week. The big 251 yellow diamond is here. And then we also have a very important Tanzanite pendant that's going to be super affordable just for a couple of you today. So that's also on the way. And then there's Kunzite. Remember, we had a lot of people missing out last night on the big 30 carat. I have a new pendant today that I love the style. The style is really, well, it just suits the stone well. So there's one pendant. Here's another. Here's a Kunzite. And look at this. Now, this is very, very, very mod. It's got the real, and I'm trying to show you, that's all mirror finished gold, so it's not like black rhodium. I know it just picks up some glare here the way it sits on the wheel. But take a look at that Kunzite. Let's look at this view for the stone color, 1128,425, and get you a look at our 1229 pear shape. That, a little less than half the size of last night's, but the same kind of rich, saturated color. It's our 1229 with a 15-point diamond weight and pave on one side. This is where and how it's going to sit on the neckline. Of course, the point's going to be up top. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, so I can show you the length that it's going to have. And then we are looking at that same beautiful, more purple than pink color, I would say. And then we'll get you a measurement here. But you can see all that. I love this detail of having mirror finish on the one side, diamonds on the other. Here's the length, which is going to be 1 1/8 inches, I would say there, top to bottom. And then we'll show it on the neckline for you. And it's going to be a huge value. Look how gorgeous that color is. You can really see in comparison with pinks. You can really see how purple that stone is, which is a good thing because obviously Kunzite typically a light pink. The deeper and more saturated it gets, the better the quality is. And so we take another look at it close up here and give you a great big value that takes it on down. And again, if you missed out on the one I had last night, here's a great, this one doesn't sit on its own. Okay. Well, tell you what, we'll make it really affordable so it won't be here long. Won't have to worry about how it sits, how it stands, how it hangs here on the wheel. We just got to make it affordable. That's all we're here to do. You fell in love with something, you get to fall in love with the price equally as much as the piece itself. And we will take the $49.99 piece, and I got a whole precedent to uphold here with our Kunzite values after last evening. So what I'll do is make it even better than $49, $39, $29. Do you like this one? Oh my goodness, who got the ring? It is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. She is going to absolutely flip. Like, she may literally flip when she sees that piece in person. Congratulations on the Rubellite ring. Here's what I'll do on the Kunzite pendant. It is $1,999. That's it. And it's only in white gold. It's going to stay that way, but that is, look at the basket work too. It's got a similar look with those arches and that point in the basket all the way along the sides like it does in the stone. Everything is so detailed. Everything is thought about. Every little detail is covered. So $19.99 on that one only there. Don't you love these brand new? I have blue zircon drop earrings, a gorgeous Paraiba round. We have the huge Paraiba in the green. I have new trillion cut blue wing block D earrings. Okay, we need to see those. They're going to fly out of here. But that's the Kunzite pendant for $19.99. No, that's not sticking around. And then here's my really, really kind of affordable but just beautifully classic pendant. This is diamonds. It's checkerboarded. I love that look. First of all, we do a lot of these designs where it looks like it's all the baguettes together to look like one emerald cut. Well, this is still going to accomplish that, but 111-8902 is going to be that combination of the baguettes and the rounds together, but really kind of like placed a little differently and a little bit more, I wouldn't say random because there is a set pattern to it, but they're really alternating throughout with the exception of that kind of perpendicular style in the middle. And then the diamonds in the veil. It's 111-8902. It's 18 karat gold. We have 2 available in white gold that are identical. So my goal is to just move 2 really quickly. Maybe you get both because maybe you want to have one and you want to give one to your, like my mom and I have a rule. When we fall in love with something, whatever it is, pretty much anything, we buy 2. Because she's going to love it and I'm going to love it because we have the same taste. So we've done that unbeknownst to each other where we've just bought the same thing. We're out shopping, and we literally, back in the day when we used to go out shopping to stores, but we've done it even online where I buy it, she buys it, nobody knows, then we show up wearing the same thing. It's one of those things where maybe, it's genetic, right? It's genetic. It's a shopping gene. But this is where, again, you have 2. I've got 2 identical pieces. So if you wanted to get one for you and one for someone in your life that is going to love it equally like you will, you can can get both. I'm going to make it affordable so that you can get both. And you're still getting a diamond weight where you've got 23 points in the baguettes, and then you have the rounds at 14. We do break it down so that you know specifically how much carat weight of each, but look how beautiful this is in the white gold, which is 18 karat gold. That is so lovely. And it is not going to be... Wow, $14.99. Yeah, let's skip that. And by the way, the Rubellite heart shape is still verifying. So is the Kunzite pendant, but they're still here at the moment. So is our $9.99 2-carat yellow sapphire. So I don't think that's sticking around. And then here we go with this 23 plus the 14. So 37 points in total here. And it does still look, I mean, you're seeing that real direct up close. It's still going to look like one big stone at first glance. When that's on your neckline, and look how it's more, I love this kind of oval shaped bail that leads into this great kind of checkerboarded look here. I mean, it still reads almost as a princess cut, really. And let me give you a length. And it's only white gold. And we need 2 collars. And you know, these styles that incorporate the baguettes and rounds turn out to be some of the most expensive out there. It is not going to be 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll put it on the neckline for you so you can see it from a distance away. And we're going to make it very, very, very affordable. And watch this. This is so cool. And you wear it every day. I mean, obviously, you don't have to save it for a special occasion. You just live in it. Put your favorite white gold chain or diamonds by the yard. That would work as well. The bail's big enough. And we'll make it better than $9.99. 2 available and 2 only. Let me know. This is not going to last. I mean, obviously, we're lucky to have 2. It's kind of a rarity to have 2, a bit of a novelty around here, but not going to last. We know that. It's not $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. I'm going too low on 18 karat gold. If that were just basic 18 karat gold by itself, that's too low. Here's what we're doing instead of even $7.77 or... oh my goodness, I'm going to make it even better. $6.99, that's it. Only 2 available. Let's see who's got them. And then I think I might need to recap that yellow sapphire. We're not leaving that here. And then, of course, the Rubellite heart shape, still available at this moment. And so is the Kunzite pear shape. But the diamond pendant, $6.99. Don't think that's going to stick around very long. And 2 available, 30 seconds. Thank you, thank you. Oh, also, there was something else in aqua I had that is 3 stones all in 1 pendant that's a drop style. So I do want to show you, because we had some great aquas to start the show. So I do want to go ahead and bring those out for you as well, where it's all together 3 stones in 1 and a nice little sexy drop stiletto style for you that I know you're going to love, with diamonds too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And 15 seconds remaining. Are we leaving them here? I hope not. If so, we melt them down. That's okay. We got a lot of 18 karat the gold. We could use that. And we've got also the Tanzanite studs. They are trillions and they're awesome. They're big. They're really big. They're 6 carats each. We will see them. Trillion. Have we had, I'm trying to think, have we had trillion studs ever? I don't think we have. No, rings, yes, but not in earrings. And they're even omega backs. We'll see those coming up. I'm so excited for them. Do you want one, Tim? All right, Zine, did you take anything from earlier? No? Okay, so guys, this is still here if you'd like it. 1 left only, it looks like. Let me get to that aqua piece that we have coming up. Another great pendant. This time we're going all out here. So really important style for us. We've got all this great stiletto drop. I know we're going to need to zoom back. I've got the chain included with it. And yet there's a couple ways you could wear it too. You could even, you know, our spinel necklaces where we go kind of like that curved style along the neckline. Well, you could even do that here because there's bails all the way through it. So there's 2 ways to wear it. You can, because I know not everyone's going to do like that long drop on the neckline every day. It looks a little more dressy if you go this long length. So what I thought you could do, because there's bails really here, here, and here, is you could have your chain go through it like this, like one side to the other, and then it would kind of drape like it's a collar. So just a thought there. It's 112-8003. So last call on the diamond pendant, and then here it is, the big, big aquas that are matched up, really rich color. Carat 30 is the total weight on your aquamarines, and it's all 18 karat gold as well, including the chain, which is 18 inches and adjustable. It just means you can take it any length shorter than 18, and you can get really specific about it. So that's an option as well. But here's our carat 30 aquas. They're bright, bright blues, a trio of diamonds between, and of course the top and between each stone as well. And then you've got this box link chain. It is gorgeous. There is only one. I'm going to show it to you here from a distance. And then remember, you can kind of play with it how you want to wear it. If you want to go for that, you know, longer dramatic stiletto style, boy, look at those colors. They look more like cornflower blue sapphires than they do aquas. They really, truly do. It is a sensational style here. Then you've got the length, which is going to be, look at that, 2 inches exactly. This is that smooth, rich, kind of buttery chain, so it feels so like smooth and kind of silky on the neckline. And then you can see this is where you adjust it right there. So you just go ahead and extend that bead. You can move that bead along. If you have a little bit of drape down the neckline, how cute, they did a little heart charm there as well to, you know, have a little extra detail. It's like the back of your necklace has a little pendant as well. And this is under $2,000 for 2 inches in diamonds and aqua, 3 aquas together, beautiful chain included for free. That's not an extra charge. It's not something that's added in. And you've got all that amazing look. And I do want to show you. And of course, I think it's really important on styles like this to have the adjustable chain because of the fact that, well, it's a longer piece. So even if you were normally wearing an 18-inch, that's going to put the pendant down, you know, maybe where it's not supposed to be, or it's not going to show. So you might want to wear it not this high. I fill with a pattern. I really want you to see it on the skin tone so you can really see those stones and how they look. But I think on this one, you very well may want to take it a little higher than you normally wear because you're having to account for the fact that there's 2 inches in the drop of the pendant itself. So with that in mind, you may actually find out you're, you know, you find you're wearing it a little bit shorter in length. So that's why that adjustability is awfully nice to have. And it's under $2,000. It's not $19.99. There is only one piece here, so it's going to go quickly. We know that. We understand that. We get that. There's the beautiful color of those aquas. You can see them right there. Face up to your eye level. I'm doing better than 15. One only. That's it. Moving through jewelry as quickly as we can, sending it out with the lowest prices possible. Amazing diamonds here, 9 individual diamonds. They're good size. You got 36 points there. So let's make it, you know what, not even 14 or 13. I'll make it $12.99 first caller on that one. So our beautiful triple aquas that really do look more like cornflower blue sapphires than anything else. That is a very high grade of Sierra Santa Maria. And then, of course, you see there's a little bit of hinging between each and every one of them as well. So it's all just made the right way. Designer style and with the chain included. That's a good $600-700 chain on its own. So nothing wrong with getting that for free. And then if you already have a chain, great. You're gifting a chain or reselling the chain, and then you've got a beautiful pendant, or maybe it's even vice versa at this point. So that's going to be $12.99 aqua pendant. We had the big pendants earlier. I still have an emerald cut, just one, if you'd like to see a little bit more information. Plus, I have a gorgeous opal. Boy, we had fun with opals this week. There have been a lot of big ones, though, and they've been going out the door quickly. So I thought what we could do is also bring you this one. It's still large. It's got all the colors we were seeing in some of our 12 and 15 carats, but it's going to be a little more wearable at $227. So it's going to be fabulous. That's coming up. So $12.99, and then these are the earrings. Are we even ready for those? Trillion Blue Wing Block D, Omega back style, big studs, diamonds all the way around them. That's important. So the aqua, my goodness, are we really leaving that aqua pendant here in platinum or 18 karat gold rather for just $12.99? Okay, coming your way next. This is what's happening. That one should be gone. Here, let's just do the opal. Since we got you a flash at it, I bet everyone's going, let me see. Let me see if she can make that really, really, really inexpensive. And I'm going to. It's item number 1127504. Take a look at all the colors you're getting. And that is natural Australian opal. It's a $227, but it does mean it's going to look, I want to, you know, mitigate expectations here. It is going to look larger. It's going to look more like a 5 carat when you wear it on the hand, because that's what opals do. So it's platinum. It's going to have 58 points in diamonds. We do the baguettes and the rounds there as well. Adding around it, you see it's actually going to be little, you know, trios of baguettes together that are tapered in the northeast, south, and west, and then you've got the rounds filling it in the rest of the way. It's going to be our, let's see, 227 is the size, and it's 58 points in diamonds. And it's a really good look, and I know we tried to kind of iris down a little bit to kind of give you some semblance of what to expect when you get it at home as far as the colors, because again, they get a little shy around these lights. Who doesn't, right? The cameras, the lights, it's intimidating. So this is where you've got that beautiful, look at that. From some angles, it's so green and yellow, red and orange. Then you get the purples coming through from this side. I'm seeing those yellows are tough, by the way. Red tends to be what everyone talks about with opals. Yellow is really tough to get too. And so that stone, that setting, that style, which should be $4,299, is going a lot lower. Just another one only here, so a quick one to go. And then we've only got about 15 minutes till the top of the hour, and a top of the hour special in a Tanzanite pendant that is super affordable coming up. So don't go anywhere. That's on the way. This one's going to be $1,900. Not, you know what, skip it. We got a lot of big opals this week. We had a lot of price tags that were in the 3 and the 4 and even the $2,000 range. I'm aiming to make this even more affordable for you so that you can have it, get it, own it, enjoy it, and love it, and get one of the best opals. It's not like you're getting some okay quality material. This is really the height of quality when it comes to opals out there. This is what you want to have, and when they do give you all the colors like this does, it does not get better than that. And it's not even $19.99. We're going another drop, another huge discount. We're going to save you an extra $500 and only make it $14.99. That's it. So huge value there. One caller taking it. Let's see who it's going to be. And one of the most really, really rare of the phenomenal stones is there for you. So that's it. $14.99, one only. And then the Tanzanites. Are we ready for that? Tanzanite trillion cut in the studs. How about a Paraiba that's affordable? Or the, again, I've got that big diamond ring, that carat and a half. Wait till you see this. This is the carat and a half. It looks exactly like, I thought, why are they giving me the same ring that I sold out already on Wednesday night, or was it Thursday? Here's the ring that looks the same. It's actually our 5-stone ring, slightly smaller individual stones, but still massive, still shared prong set. That is coming up in this show. And if you missed out on the 2 carat, which sold out, by the way, or maybe it was just a little bit out of the price range, that's the one I want you to stick around for, because that's coming up. It looks identical, and yet it's going to have a slightly smaller carat weight of the individual stones, and we're going to bring it out at a great value today. So make sure you stay with us for that. Get requests in if you have them. We're always here to help you out with those requests, whatever they may be. And we also have a whole fantastic black opal selection, but I like this one the best, to be honest. I think that we've got some great black opals, but they mostly are just blues and greens, and I think there's a lot of us who really want, if we're going to get an opal, might as well go for the gusto, get all the great colors, and that stone delivers. Okay, next up, might as well show them to you. Here are the trillion Tanzanite earrings. I don't recall ever having anything like it before. They are probably, I don't know if they're going to sit on their own here. They're very large. This is why they have to have an omega back, so I'll put them on their sides. They'll sit really well for us. It's 112-8387. Now, it doesn't really matter. This is a completely, it's an equal lateral trillion. So you've got, there's no top, there's no bottom. Obviously, there's one way to wear them because they have omega backs, but look at this pristine museum reserve material that we have here that is perfectly matched in trillion cuts and gives you a total weight here of just over 12. It's 1204 in the carat weight. So 6 carats plus in each earring, plus 92 points in diamonds. We don't always see a lot of big diamond weight in the Tanzy earrings. Here we do, and here we go. So the major moment you've been waiting for on a larger button style. This is not really a stud because it's really large. And so we give you the omega. That's what a lot of people are always looking for, but not everything can be done with an omega. This is a bigger style, and in order for it to sit properly, it really has to be that omega. If you're wondering what the heck is an omega, well, it's basically the easiest earring in the world. It is all attached with that great hinge at the base. And then all you do is take that hinge. It's going to flip right on open. You have a post for a pierced ear. Yes, you have to have your ears pierced. This is not a clip earring, but then you just literally flip that up. It sits gently against the back of the lobe. It keeps it upright. I will prove that to you. I want to show you what this looks like from a distance away, and that's what you don't want it to do, because if it was a regular post, that's what it would do. Here's how they sit upright to the world. So that's what you're going to see when they're on. As far as the size, here's what they're going to deliver. They're going to be, yeah, look at that. That's a big earring. Big 5/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And then you see the post is up top. So it might, depending on where your piercing is or your lobe shape, it's probably going to have a little bit of drape lower. And I don't mean like a drop and a dangle and movement. I just mean a little bit of drape from where the actual post is down the earring, so you can have a really just amazing look. And it's our Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve, so we do love that as well, because you've got that ultimate high-end color that you're getting. And I will just make sure I've got them on straight here for you, and then we will see. I think it might be kind of looped onto my other earring, but that's what happens sometimes. Look at how beautiful these are. So they are really fantastic earrings, and yet just an amazing style. Yeah, let me see if I can get it not in my other earring. That way it'll sit a little bit better like it's supposed to. So that's going to be actually, let's make them a really affordable price tag here. They're not going to be $18,000. I know I had some earrings last night I didn't even show you because they were over $20,000 Tanzanite drops, and I thought, I don't know if we're in that mode right now. So let's make these really, really super duper affordable. And that's what we're here to do. So you can have the earrings to match. Hopefully you've got a ring in Blue Wing Black D that you're loving. And this then would match that gorgeous ring. If you want to, you know, have a coordinating set, get something really beautiful. You can see how those look from a distance away on. And we're going to blow them out right now. They're better than $10,000. And that's a huge value when you've got 6 carats plus in the earrings. We'll go back to the wheel. We'll just give you a wow factor here and really blow them out here for under, yeah, they're not even going to be 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. It's less, and we've got to go better than $69.99. They're the trillion cuts. They look fabulous. Obviously, a really fancy cut to get for you as well, and yet we'll blow them out right now for only $64.99 if you'd like the 1204s. Plus, we have 10 minutes left till this hour is over. Just 2 hours remaining. I have a gorgeous blue zircon today that's brand new. The big Paraiba's here. Actually, one of our bigger blowouts in Paraiba is right here. It's a 93-point round. It's got this really interesting circular style mounting with the very large tapered baguettes. So we will see that. And again, I need requests too. We would love to share whatever it is that you're looking for today. Let us bring it out from the vault. Maybe it's not a specific item, but it's a category, it's a stone, it's a style, it's a, you name it. Maybe you just want to give us something generic and we can find what's right for you. We really can. Just a reminder, this yellow sapphire is here. That's $9.99 for a 2-carat 06 yellow sapphire unheated. And diamonds and gold and 58 points in a double halo, and it's $999. I'm still a little bit surprised. We had a couple people we turned away because it sold very quickly, and we turned everyone else away, and then it came back available and nobody else called. So here it is, just a reminder that 112-6779 is here for you, and that is the 2-carat 06 unheated yellow sapphire. And it does have the double halo again. It's a staggered outer halo, so it really gives you that nice little kind of a pointed halo instead of some halos are, you know, all together, and they look more like a frame. This gives you a little more design element. It's under $1,000 for a 2-carat 06 unheated yellow. It's one of the rare colors. It tends to look a lot like yellow diamonds, which of course yellow diamonds at a 2-carat. I have a 251 today. It's not going to be $9.99. It's nowhere close to $9.99. So this is a way to get that look in still an important stone. You know, it's diamonds are important, but sapphires are too, and they still give you great durability. So you wear a sapphire much like you do a diamond. Wear it every day. You've got the yellow gold. You don't have to leave it that way. So if that's your beef and you say, well, if only it was in white gold, go ahead. We'll do that for you free. Change it out to the white gold or the rose gold if you'd like, but it's only $9.99. So that's what's not making a lot of sense there, is that is one of the few pieces from the first hour that actually is still available, which is a bit mind-blowing if you think about sapphire pricing and where they're at. So just a reminder of that yellow sapphire. There it is, the elongated oval, 112-6779. So that is here for under $1,000. We still have the opal at $14.99. Kunzite pendant. Don't forget about how we started the show. Diaspore that changes color in a cushion cut square. That's $9.99. So we've got the sapphire, we've got the diaspore with the curb link. You can choose either of those for $999. And we even have, you know what, this is really rare. Paraiba sapphire. Well, let's just, no offense to the diaspora, but we're going to have a little click of sapphires here. And we're going to have the Paraiba come in. And this is a perfect pod. It is 50-50 pink and orange together, but they're blended. It's not a split. It's not where you get one segment here and one segment there, 2 colors together. It's blended together. So you have that pink and orange together, which makes an entirely different color, and that is known as Paraiba. This is an unheated Paraiba, and it's a 46-pointer. So we can get you the 206 in the yellow, that's here, or we can go here, classic mounting, Paraiba 46-point unheated, and that's going to be with 63 points in diamonds. So you're going to give you more diamond weight with the pod. And just to make this fair, let's do a little sapphire hangout here for $999, whether you want the pod or the yellow. So 2 great ways to get very, very high-end sapphires for under $1,000. And it's up to you which one you like, but that's going to be one of a kind. And you can even change the gold color. Oh, never mind, I take that back. The Paraiba is going to stay in the white gold. The yellow sapphire, you can change the gold color on if you like. So options are here. Plus, we still have the Rubellite heart shape. The round is gone, but we did bring a Rubellite heart shape that was 4-carat 68 in size. That is also still available. If you would like to go ahead and get that, you certainly may. All right, last call on those 2. Jason, any requests or questions we're working on? Okay, so final call, $9.99. Last call in this hour, only a couple minutes remaining. And then we have the blue zircon drop earrings are coming up. Plus we have, I don't know, maybe we'll do an auction. Go ahead and, you know what, you make it however you want to make it. That kind of thing is a lot of fun to do because it just makes it very, very interesting. So let's take a look at our brand new zircon. Probably the prettiest turquoise sea blue. I cannot get over these rounds. I don't care what color it is, the yellow, the bronze, the pink, the white. This blue zircon though, look at that. It's like you're traveling through another galaxy. It's like you're traveling through a time continuum that is not our own. Like it feels supernatural to get a stone like that. It is so good. It is so bright. It is so unlike, I know we call it blue zircon, but there's a lot of blue gemstones, sapphires and topaz, and the list goes on and on. I even have, you know what I saw today? A bonitolite. Does anyone want to see our bonitolite? We have a bonitolite and a pendant. So that's kind of cool. Really, really rare blue stone. We have the aweens. That's a rare blue stone. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We have a lot of great blue stones, but there's really nothing like a blue zircon and what it delivers as far as the double refraction, the beauty, the look, everything. This is our new design today. Well, it's not a new design, but the whole piece together is new. The bridge and then the gorgeous private collection blue zircon in the round. Still not oversized. We've done some big blue zircons of late and they're lovely, but this is really wearable. Item number is 1128449 and it's our 180 on a perfect round. I'm a little concerned if I've got 999 sapphires here that are both unheated. They're some of the rare. So I'm thinking we're going to find out what's going on today. And we've got our 180 blue zircon round that is bright as can be. It's a turquoise. I always say if turquoise, like the stone turquoise that's opaque, if it could be transparent and diamond-like and bright and colorful and wow, it would look like this. This looks like turquoise come to life, as in like Sleeping Beauty's best robin's egg blue, but instead with rainbow-like fire, brilliance, dispersion, and sparkle. That's, to me, like the perfect holy grail stone, because if you like those colors and who doesn't look fabulous in colors like this, bright pops of blue are so lovely on everybody, but then you have the one row in the diamonds. It's going to go from side to side, and look at that underneath, and then you've got that halo set around your blue zircon, that's set above the diamonds and the gold. I don't know, what do we do? Carat 80, 67 points in diamonds. Couple minutes to go till our top of the hour. There are five minutes left till hour number 2 kicks off, and we have shown you a ton of jewelry in this first hour. And I look off to my left and I see a lot of pieces that are still, some of which are hanging out, a lot of pieces gone, a lot of pieces still hanging out. Well, you tell us what you'd like, but if this is what you're interested in and you're thinking, I need a blue zircon. That stone, I'm sick of looking at them and just wondering what they're all about, and if they can be as beautiful in person, they're even prettier. They're even prettier when you see it in person with your own eyes than they are on TV. And I know that's hard to believe because it's really an outstanding stone, but watch what we can do. I'm gonna take a ring, brand new right now, $59.99 price tag. This is what happens with the really premium blue zircons. That's what they do. They get really pricey really fast. They're no longer being mined anywhere. There was only one place to ever get them. It was Cambodia. And now we're looking at a piece where I'm going to say, you know what? We got 4 minutes left to the top of the hour. How about we go zero to start with a $500 increment? And it hasn't served me well in the last couple of days trying to get auctions going. But it's kind of like we got to just, that's what you got to do. You got to do them to get them going. So here's where your chance is. No reserve. It's zero, a big old zero, nothing. $500 increments on a $6,000 ring, and we're going to see where we go live. So this is your chance to really come in and score a value. And I'm going to let you make it up. I'm going to take a back seat here and I'm going to say, okay, I'm done giving values. Let's make it even better. With you guys, you can make a better value probably with a zero to start, no reserve auction. So we'll give it 60 seconds to get it going. We'll start there at nothing. That seems like a good place to go. I'm going to try it on so you get an idea of what it's going to look like when it's on your hand. And by the way, it's any gold color. So it can be white gold as it is. Great. That's a great choice. That's what our jewelers know best. If you want to have it sized, well, you probably need it. I mean, it's not everyone's a size 7. So if you need it sized, we size it, free. If you want the gold color changed, we change it, free. If you want it shipped to your door instead of coming to pick it up, well, we got to do it that way. So we're going to do that for free. And we have $500 already. Thank you so much. 500. Remember, power bids are welcome. Nobody says you have to go start at 5. But we could start at 3,000. We could start at 4,000. But we've started at 500. And now we're looking for 1,000 or more. And welcome on in. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. One bidder so far. Well, okay. Everyone had $500 to spend because everyone just hung up. The second we had that bid, I had literally 8 people on the line. And as soon as we had 500, no, we already have it. We have 500, we have 1,000 now. All right. So we do have 1,000. We have 2 bidders now. That was scary. That was scary. Literally, I saw the phones light up. We had 7 or 8 people on the phone lines, and once somebody said $500, everyone else hung up. No one wanted to stay in the fight. So we did get $1,000 just now. Wow. Well, I guess this is going to end before the top of the hour even gets here. I mean, what in the world is going on? Again, please take heed of the fact that we live in 2025. And it is already, you know, we're a week into June here of 2025, and there's a big trade show going on now, and it's all about value here. But these are values, just rest assured, these are values you cannot get anywhere else. And we have $1,000 only. I don't know what is going on. These auctions are just failing me miserably. But maybe it's just, again, lack of audience, don't know, big Saturday, busy, beautiful weather, maybe whatever it is. You might be one of the few here, and you are getting the deals because of it. Because I think on a normal day, we're probably up to $3,000 or $4,000 by now on a stone this gorgeous. And the fact it's got over 2/3 of a carat NVS diamonds with it as well. And it's only at $1,000. And by the way, that's it. That's it. One bidder. All right, so we've got about 2 minutes till the top of the hour. Tell you what, I'm not even waiting for the top of the hour to arrive. That'd be probably smarter because we have got a lot of new audience that usually joins in every top of the hour. They finish up whatever they're watching or doing and then check it out and go, oh yeah, that TVON they're on today. Let me check them out so I don't have to listen to those other people, right? Here's what we've got. Here's what we've got, and right now I would love to just have this carry over into our top of the hour because then we get a lot more audience seeing this value. We will wrap it up here shortly. We're looking for 15. There is no reserve, so I will have to sell this for whatever I do get or don't get. Let's put it that way. I mean, we're not even half. We're a 1/6 of the way there right now. A 1/6 of the way to the price that I am rightfully supposed to get today in this show for that ring. And it's at $1,000, and I'm about ready to wrap this thing up because I'm curious. There's literally, we have one bidder, one person thinking about it, that's it. So it's gonna be last call on this auction. It's gonna be a 2-minute clock. If you've never participated in an auction before, here's how it works. We do always give you a final call. Why? To make sure that you know you are about to have your last chance to get in, because once the clock ends, we have to close the bidding all across the nation. So if you're not in on the phone lines here connected to our phone bank, by that time, unfortunately, you're ineligible to bid. So now we're looking for those calls. We give you 2 whole minutes to make the phone call. There's a delay to the broadcast. There's a delay with the phone lines. That's why we have to give you 2 minutes. But I advise dialing in on the very early side of that 2-minute clock. So it is now top of the hour. Welcome in. I'm kind of glad that our little chat kind of extended into the top of the hour here because we need help. Okay, I need help. Yes, in more ways than one. But on the auction right now, let's tackle the auction in the blue zircon here. We are at $1,000, $1,000 only for a ring. And you haven't even seen it yet. All you're looking at is carat weights. But when you see it, if your eyes don't go popping out of your head, then you're just not a gemstone person, I don't think, because it's that kind of beautiful color. And it's so rare and so dazzling. And then it's got a bridge mounting around it, and it's at $1,000 only, and I'm going to give it 2 minutes. And so we're already here at the top of the hour, but the end of the auction. So our last call is now. Take a look at that. It is at $1,000 only. We've got a 2-minute clock. I'm going to try it on again for you, and we'll see what you think. And remember, it's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's in your size. It's shipped to your house for free. There's no tax outside of California. There's no buyer's premium on the auction. You don't pay a subscription fee a month to be here shopping with us. Have I covered it all? Yeah, no buyer's premium on the auction. We're looking for a $1,500 bid. Who do you have there, by the way, at $1,000? Here it is on the hand. Who is it? Oh, really? And we've had, by the way, a grand total of 2 bidders on this auction so far. How about that? An auction that started at nothing. I mean, I'd expect, if it started at 25 grand, yeah, I expect 1 or 2 bidders. But it started at 0. We have a final now. It's got 75 seconds remaining. 75 seconds to pick up that phone, dial and get connected to us, or else you miss out entirely on the opportunity. I mean, what in the world? Melt it down if you want. Keep the stones. Melt it down. There's a value. We've got a minute plus left, and that's it. It is our last call. Happy Saturday indeed. Maybe it wasn't anything but an ordinary Saturday. Well, now it's about to be the best, most spectacular Saturday ever. If that's on its way to your house, look at that color. Mined out completely. Super, super rare. And now we have it going out. Apparently, do we have 15? I know we have about 40 seconds still here to get you in. So we'll see if we've got anybody else here coming on in here. If you can get in, kind of slide right in under that clock. Yes. Questions? Do we have 15? Are we verifying? Please tell me we're verifying. I mean, I should be hearing $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 at this point, but at this point, I will take 15. That is the next minimum bid here. So a zero to start, no reserve is really, really a good way to shop. Clearly, because you don't have a lot of competition. I think that's fairly safe to say right about now. I mean, I felt like since we're easing back into the auctions, I feel like we've been starting at zero, but you know, maybe I just need to start at 5,500 and not go through the agony of these new reserve auctions. We're losing a lot of money. Do we have 15? We have 15, yes? Who's at 15? We do have 15, thank you. We have 1,500, thank you. 15, we're gonna look and see if she wants to go to some. Does Cindy want to go to $2,000? Yes or no? Otherwise, 1,500 going once, 1,500 going twice. 15 three times. You've got 2,000 or no? Nope. All right, sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Well done and welcome in. Let me just show you this big 2-carat 51 yellow diamond. There is that one available, so that's very special. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that 251 yellow diamond. Couple of pieces still available from our number one. Ooh, yikes. We got the heart-shaped rubellite, couple of sapphires, a patparasha yellow, unheated sapphires under 1,000. We got some really good buys today. Also have a Tanzanite pendant, but I just want to show you that's my 251. 01812 is the item number on that one if you are in the market for a larger yellow diamond. But I do have a top of the hour, and it's really, really affordable. And it's a great way, I think, to welcome everybody into our Saturday. We are so glad you're with us. Thank you. It's such an honor that you choose to hang out with me on your Saturday. That really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. No fun without you guys. So it's nice to have you hanging out with us here on a Saturday afternoon, morning, depending on where you are. Still morning out here on the West Coast. Take a look at this. This is one that I'm going to need to, I'm sorry, I need to help it out a little bit. I do need to hold it. So again, I wish it would sit on its own, but 1128459, I just want you to see the upright here of that beautiful color you have in a blue wing block D. This is going to be super affordable, but I also must warn you, it's very limited in what I have available. So please do not hesitate. And I do want to show you, I'm blocking a diamond there. So it's going to be every point of this hexagonal shape is going to be a diamond in the round. So the corners of the rounds, the sides are really made up of the baguettes. This is a very important setting that normally we did not do. You know, I was saying earlier in the show at the very beginning when I came on the air is that we didn't do a lot of baguettes for a long time because they're such an incredibly pricey diamond. And now we're doing more and more and more baguettes, and yet they're even in affordable items like this one. This is an 80-point round minimum. So your blue wing block D is going to be at least 80 points. I only have a couple to go around. We made sure that the quality, the color, the cutting, that's what has to all be so consistent and matched up. But here's what we have for you. An incredible deal, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You do get to decide. And I'm going to recommend the white gold highly though, so do keep that in mind. We also have a diamond weight here of 21 points, but it's not about the overall diamond weight as much as it is about the individual sizes you have and how incredible they are, because they're all big. They're all larger diamonds. And yet it's meant to be worn every day. You know, most of us are not dressing up in ball gowns every day. We're not getting even, I don't even know, the workplace seems a little bit more cash. Like I was saying yesterday, I mean, I think a lot of people don't have a workplace anymore. Workplace is home. Like it's the kitchen, it's the bedroom, it's the office. It's just, you know, hanging out at home wherever you have a laptop. You know, and it's one of those things where then you're really probably not dressing up. You know, if you're at home, maybe you're just putting on the top, you know, with anything that's above the keyboard. They talk about above the keyboard dressing. So, you know, it's, see, now you guys understand. Now y'all work from home people know, yeah, this is how, you know, us TV news people and TV people, you know, as talking heads only need to dress really from the waist up. Not that we don't dress underneath, but it doesn't, you know, you hear all the time, oh, those newscasters wearing shorts, you know, under their blazer because they're sitting at a desk. So again, point is, it's one of those things where I think our jewelry has to really evolve with us. Our lifestyles are evolving all the time. So I think our jewelry has to as well. And as much as we love a really beautiful, opulent dress up piece, I think a lot of us want to put our hard-earned money into the pieces we're going to wear every day, where even if you're not leaving the house and you're putting on a t-shirt or a tank top or a beautiful set of pajamas. You're wearing your jewelry still. Why not? Jewelry is something you can wear easily and beautifully, and these are the types of pieces. This is designed still with very high-end diamonds and very important material in that blue wing, but it's not a piece you're saving for once a year. It's not a piece you're only wearing to the wedding or the anniversary celebration or the office Christmas party. It's the one that you're wearing every day, and this makes it with ease, but still quality. I mean, a lot of people think, oh, if it's every day, I'm not wearing quality. What? I think it should be the exact opposite. The pieces you wear every day should be the highest quality. They should be the ones that you're proud to wear, the ones you're living your life in. Here it is at 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. I will try it on the neckline. We have a lot of busy phone lines, probably because it's at top of the hour. You know, my reputation precedes me. If it's the top of the hour and it's selected as one of those, it's going to be a really, really big value. And you can see how it kind of looks like the stone itself is a bit of a hexagon shape. It's a round, you know that's rare, but it's the way the diamond frames it that gives it more of that luxury kind of fancy cut look. So we have white, yellow, or rose. I recommend the white highly. It is a beautiful piece, and I should be getting $19.99. It's right here on the bag. I'll show you. You don't think prices have gone up? They have here. They have here. I'll say it. They've gone up. There it is. They've gone up. The difference is I'm not keeping them there. So let's be clear. Everybody's prices have gone up, including our own. The difference is I'm up here and I understand. I understand the at-home jewelry shopper. I don't know if anybody does better than I do. I've been doing this a long time, and I've communicated with you. I've talked to you. We've worked together. We've designed together. We have communicated together. We have become friends even without meeting because of that relationship forged through hours and hours and hours, just, you know, communicating through the television. And you know what? I know that our viewers need a value. So I'm not going to stand up here and say $19.99. It's a great value for now. Get over it. It's kind of what we're also told to say at this point, right? Like, it's a great deal, just pay more. This is the new reality. Because that is the new reality. Let's be real. I'm not dumb. Like, that's the reality. Gold, tariffs, everything else, that's what's happening. It's the new reality. Everybody's having to move their prices up. The difference is I know that with 3 valuable hours we have together, I know we need to move prices down to our norm. It's why you're here. It's why you started watching in the first place, is for the value. So let me continue to bring that as only I can do. And I will not make this $19.99. That is now a was price. But operators, we do have a very limited selection. I will say there is no limit. You can get 2 or 3 per shopper. If you have a caller who wants to get a couple, they may. I'm not going to limit you there, because this is rare to have more than one of anything around these parts, but I'm going to do better than $19.99 because that is, you saw it, I don't write with the red marker. I don't have a red marker in this building that is accessible to me. So that is the price. And yet I'm up here saying top of the hour, let's change it, let's switch it, let's blow it out, and let's make you happy. And let's, even if you're on a budget, let's say, no, I want you to have the best in the world. Don't go out and compromise to a man-made stone or some subpar block C material that's going to cost you more money. Let's get you the best. Let's get you the VS diamonds. Let's not even ask for $999. And to be real with you, that's a top of the hour special I'm proud of. $9.99, half off price. Who's not going to love it? I'm going even lower. So Allison, you've got one. Jason, you've got one. We've got another one. Joanne, Tim, and Zine. Okay, so guys, we have already become very busy here on the phone lines, and it's about to be busier because I will not ask for $999, and all you need to do is dial. It's all you need to do. It's not going to be $999. I can promise you that. We are going to make this the value of a lifetime so that you could actually maybe get 2. Maybe you're saving it for a holiday gift in 6 months. Maybe you know of that birthday that's coming up for someone you cherish in a few months from now, into summer, early fall. You want to tuck this away and put this aside. Let me get you a little tip here. You need to get 2 if that's the case. But when you see it at home, you're going to want to keep it yourself. And you still want to give something amazing as a gift. Get 2 if you want to. It is not going to be $999, $888. $777. I could not be more proud of this. The big individual diamonds you have, that gorgeous kind of like, again, really beautiful 6-sided style around your round, the big individual baguettes, which are a huge upgrade in diamond pricing, and it will not be $777. This is unnecessary, but it's also a top of the hour loss leader, so I'm going there. And we're not even asking for $699, so An 80-point minimum. Most of you are getting over a carat, by the way. The faster you dial, the bigger stone I'll get you, okay? I've got them all sorted by stone size, so the faster you dial, I'll get you the bigger stone as far as carat weight is concerned. And here's what we'll do. It's not even $699. This is where you need to dial, because I know we're busy already. We're getting busier by the moment. It is not $699. Please don't take any orders yet. Somebody just took 3. That's going to dip into our quantity quite a bit. Not going to be something that we have a lot of, so make sure you're dialing in. This is a top of the hour unlike ever before. It is not $699. This is fine jewelry at its finest level. And you know what? We'll take it even lower than this. Not even $699 any longer. I'm going to blow it out, make it $599 while they last. I think it's going to be 60 seconds, though. To be honest with you, don't think it's going to last more than that. 1 minute on the air, 60 seconds, and we've got a $599 Tanzanite and diamond pendant in your choice of gold, whatever color you want, in the 14 karat. And boy, are we busy right now. The question is, forget about the clock, really. It's not going to last the clock. The question is, are we going to have one for everybody? They're going to be selling out long before that clock runs out, I have a feeling. And why not at that price, $599? And yes, it's still going to match back to all your other Blue Wing Block D material. Isn't that grand? So if you've got, whether it's an oval, a cushion, a square, meaning a square cushion, a regular cushion, an emerald cut, a trillion, whatever you have, a fancy cut, if you're trying to match your even other pendants, your rings, your necklaces, your earrings, whatever it is, this is going to be the way that matches. And we've got it for $599, so take advantage of that top of the hour. Gorgeous. Yes. Who got yours, Jason?
Wanda.
Thank you, Wanda. Thank you so much. Allison, who got yours? Kim. Thank you, Kim. All right. Who else? I think, Tim, you've got one too. Zane, you've got one. Who's got yours? Who got yours? Like your shopper. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know who you're talking to? Lisa? Thank you, Lisa. Yes, Tim, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me. Roberta, thank you. Just, I'm trying to say thanks to everybody. It's nice of you to shop with me today. All right, Mama wants you to say thanks, right? Like this, we were all raised right. Look at this. That's a Tanzanite a little later. That looks awfully pretty. More baguettes? Okay, maybe should I tell them to stop with the baguettes? These are really, really, really a huge loss the way I'm pricing them. Look at how spectacular that is. Have we seen a double halo like this before? Baguettes first, then rounds afterwards. Very nice. So that's going to be coming up. Hey, party shoppers here. We've got great Saturday values, but I got to say, with that halfway point of the show, fast approaching, want to make sure you get requests in. Would love to hear what you're looking for. If there's anything else we can bring out for you, we'd love to do that. There is a major Paraiba coming out that's going to be a 1 carat stone. Actually, a little over that. We have the 251 yellow diamond. I have the big Tanzanite. We're going to wait on that a little bit. I think I need to wait a little longer for our Tanzanite shoppers to get here. But that is the new setting and the new design we love so much. It's such a beautiful, beautiful emerald cut stone. So we do like that one. It's a 3 carat, by the way. So if you've been looking for that 3 carat range, there haven't been many. Certainly aren't many left. So I do want to remind you that's coming up in the show. Plus, we're going to bring out a very special Paraiba. Well, here it is, the brightest green of them all. And I want to show you this. Plus, our band is here, our 5-stone band. It's not the one that I sold out earlier this week, because that one sold out. It's a smaller size, but still huge. Now, that's a pretty big wow. I'm going to zoom back because I got to hold this up for you. It's 1125209. It's our big Paraiba, bright as can be, neon green color. It's a 6 carat 06. Kind of interesting. This might make it impossible for me to sell my 1 carat later. But I love the value this is. And I can't keep a value from you. Actually, I'm looking at a 93 pointer. The 93 pointer is more. True story. Here's a true, honest to goodness copper bearing green. More copper when there's more green, and that's got a lot of green. Neon and the ultimate high level. This is amazing, isn't it? 6 carat 06 in size. It's an elongated oval. It's got a carat 54 in the diamonds as well. Awfully beautiful stone. Clean, too. That's always the challenge here. We said that earlier with our Rubellite. Even though those are not copper bearing, the Rubellites are very challenged. All tourmalines are challenged on clarity. So to see a stone that has that clarity is beautiful. And how about those big diamonds? It starts with big diamonds, then each big round brilliant is framed with this almost lacy style, and then even more split shank on the sides, so it's diamond side to side. Carat 54 in diamond weight. That's not a little mounting. Look at that ring on, though. It's so much prettier on. when you can really see how those points create around. You take the elongation. This is all custom made, by the way. It's not like we have this mounting sitting, waiting in the wings, and we just drop stones in it. This has got that super elongated point. Kind of reminds me of like a North Star design. Very intricate, detailed diamond work, and yet it is a fabulous buy, and that's why I brought it out. $17,999 ordinarily. I will show it to you here. Here is the bag. So again, this was actually one that was a little sale holdover, and it was one of those seller melted, so I didn't get to show. 34,000 plus, then it went to 18. Basically, we're going to take it down to the lowest price that's going to be incomprehensible. So I'm going to ask you to down now because you might be stunned to the point of maybe a little too stunned after you see the price to even like function with the actual, you know, movement of, you know, it takes some actual movement to dial in the phone, right? You got to click onto our number here. Maybe we're saved in your phone and hopefully it's one click away. I hope so, because this really is a bit of a shocker in the value. I've sold a lot of Paraibas like since 2004, so it's been now 21 years of selling Paraiba. Most of the early days were loose stones that were just specimens, more or less. They weren't always clean gem quality. It was just get a Paraiba to get a Paraiba. Now, as we focus in on really beautiful opulent mountings with gold and lots of diamonds like this carat 54, it's about gem quality, best of the best. If you saw what most Paraibas look like, we're so spoiled here. If you saw what most Paraibas look like and their hazy, cloudy nature, you would go, yuck, really? Ooh. You would really, truly be a little shocked, because we only see the very best. We only select one out of every, on average, a couple thousand stones that's good enough for jewelry, that's of gem quality, that gives you that clarity. And the neon. And this is not going to be even $10,000. We've already seen what's been going. Our super high-end museum pieces that I've been dropping under cost, those are the ones that have been going today. That's what's been happening in 78 minutes on the air. The high-end pieces that I'm dropping to these ridiculous lows, and this is going to be the same deal, and it will fly out of here because it's not even $9,999. I can do better than that. Can you imagine if you got an opportunity to get a Paraiba of a huge size in the neon green for $1,000 a carat? Let me tell you, I haven't been doing that in 21 years. They are more money in that quality, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. How about a carat 54 in VS diamonds for free? How about a good, there's a good probably $2,000, maybe $2,100 worth of gold there. Added on to the carat 54 in diamonds. It's a very important mounting, and you're not even going to spend $1,000 a carat for the stone. Pretend it's loose. With the free mounting, $6,000, it's not. It's not even $59.99. That's why you shop it. That's why you get the collectibles that I'm giving away here today, is for that reason. And it's not $59.99 either. Not even close. First caller gets it. We'll blow it out right now. $4,999. That may be the buy of the entire inventory right here. Carat 54 in that really incredible mounting, and only $49.99 gets it to one caller, whoever's first and fast. And by the way, it's going to be in the white gold only, but we will size it for you. So a big time value there. We have an incredible Tanzanite pendant. It's almost 19 carats in a round, and it is brand new. So we will see our museum reserve come out to play. We've got a really cool stone coming up. One of our rarest corner rupines is here. Let me know. I'm going to try this on the hand one more time, because that is, imagine this in the next couple of days on your hand, in your size, whether you're wearing it here or here or here, wherever you like. But look how beautiful. We're going to size it wherever you want to wear it, but look at that stone. And that just, certain pieces do, they just look important. That is one of them right there. $49.99, one caller, not going to leave it here. That's why it's priced the way it is. And that, you saw the bag, $18,000, which, by the way, that would have been the seller melted price. You would have taken $1,800 off. It still would have been 16 grand. This is better. It's better by a mile. So these are the times when there's enough people out there going, oh, well, the sale's over. Well, look, the sale just got better by a mile. So this is the time to pick it up. And so the Paraiba, verifying right now, there it is close up yet again. We also have blue zircon drop earrings. Oh, well, didn't have much luck with the zircon ring, but I have zircon drops. Look at this Tanzanite, just so we can all see what a 19 carat round. Wow. The last time we saw a round, it was the 29 carat. Wait, it's got a fingerprint, inevitably. 112-8426. I may not need to be here for this. Look at that stone. Look at that stone. Oh my. That's some serious museum reserve. I had a 6 carat last night that was pretty incredible. It was a museum reserve as well. Look at this. 18 karat 68, 14 karat white gold, diamonds every which way, all the way around. Look at this. That is some real Portuguese cutting right there. Just stunning. Bail, yep, done in diamonds as well. You got some big diamonds, bigger diamonds in the bail even than around the halo. This is gorgeous. Look at the finishing. The way it's finished in that basket work, the gorgeous reds coming through from the back. Nobody's got better Tanzanite in this world than TVON. And yet we're going to blow it out right now. You weren't excited about this. This is the one. And you can use a bigger chain. It's got a nice big bail. I mean, it's all about proportion. So it's got to have a nice big bail to go with that bigger piece. Look at those reds. Woo, this is very, very important. And it's supposed to be $34,999. Look at that size it's delivering too. 1.25 inches top to bottom. The diamond weight is 106. And let me show it on the neckline for you as well, just so you can see what that's all about. Wow. Gorgeous. Let's get it home. That's what we're here to do. This is not glance, walk by and say, "Ooh, that's nice." It's a pick up the phone moment and say, make it yours. Let's go back to the wheel. This is so perfect, really is the word here. The color's everything. And if those reds, all the way from the very, very core facets all the way to the outside edge, if those reds are that prominent here in this look, at this angle, under those lights, what is that going to do at home? Can you even imagine? It gets more neon, brighter, more reds that are visible. And there's over a carat in diamonds. And there are certain pieces in this lifetime that I had this earlier with the Rubellite round. You know what? It's gone. There are certain moments in jewelry shopping that are once in a lifetime moments. And it's not about the money, it's about the opportunity. It's about the privilege of owning pieces of this caliber that belong in museums, that if it doesn't go today, that's where it goes. It heads out to a museum. And here's how we make it affordable. It's not going to be $34,999 like it's supposed to be. We're making it better. We're just sending it out. There's only one, obviously. It's the 1868 masterpiece. Beautifully cut. This is the perfect display of why we all lose our minds for Portuguese cut rounds. Let's make it even better than even, you know what, I can't even do half. I love the idea of 17,000. I want to make it better. I want to make it affordable. I just want to make sure it goes. Leaving this here is not going to be what we want to do. Bringing it is the pleasure, and it really is about pride, and you can own the best. And remember, even if you don't normally wear 18 or 20 karat rings, it's a lot more area. We have a lot more real estate on the neckline than we do on the finger, so this is where you take the big stones. And if you already love big gems anyways, maybe you have a 10 karat or a 12 karat or a 13 karat in your ring, this is the one you get for the neckline, and it's not even $15,000. We're so far under 1,000 a carat. And by the way, the wholesale trade show going on right now in jewelry, there's a lot of beautiful Tanzanite. None of it's Blue Wing. None of it's Museum Reserve Block D. None of it. None of it. And it's a lot more money than $1,000 a carat. I'm below that. I'm giving you free gold, free diamonds, and I got 2 callers thinking about it, and I will go lower than 15,000, I promise. It's not 15, it's not 14, it's not 13, it's not 12. You know I am dedicated to one thing, and that is moving this jewelry, not staying here. There is absolutely nobody any good to put that back in a vault today at 1 o'clock. What's more exciting is to put it in a box with your name on it. Have it sent out to you on Monday. You've got it by Tuesday or Wednesday. You're wearing it. You're loving it for a lifetime. These are the pieces, again, you can't put a price tag on them because they are that rare. It's not even $12,000 or $11,000. It's nearly 20 carats in a round. Last time we checked, isn't there a premium on a round? There should be. There should be a premium on a round, especially of this size and quality. It's not $11,000. I'm doing it for $9,999, and there you have the value of all in a museum reserve right there. That is it, $99.99, and there's one. Couldn't be more fabulous, could not. And for one caller who takes it, you will be forever, forever thankful, I think, that you were here at this very moment to see it, to own it, to save all the money. I mean, look, that we've saved $25,000 off our normal price just to get it out the door today, continuing to bring you sale prices on brand new items that are just the absolute creme de la creme. So that is it in the Tanzanite. All right, I promised affordable. We'll have affordable as well. We do have another Tanzanite coming up. Of course, our bottom of the hour is almost here. We have more on the way, but I need requests too, because we're always here to show you whatever you need. And maybe you're saying, I'd like a Tanzanite that's smaller. Well, we did have the 80-pointer earlier. So again, you can go ahead and get the 80-pointer if you like. I think we still have one available. And then we do have Paraibas on the way, more tourmalines. We got some great opals, got corner rupine, a Paraiba, you name it, we got it. But that is the one to own right there. So $99.99. Let's get to our diamond band. This is really what it's all about, and then we will do that Tanzanite at the top of next hour. But see, this might look familiar, especially if you were with me earlier this week. But I have, look at this, two to show you here. White gold or yellow gold in our 5-stone. This is not the little 5-stone band either. It is the major mega round in this gorgeous design. So just this week, and I'm trying to think, was it Wednesday or Thursday that I had this really incredible 5-stone ring? I think it was Thursday night, I want to say, who knows? It was sold out, so it's really irrelevant at this point. But there were a few of you that missed out on the 2-carat version. And again, welcome in. We're at that halfway point of our show for our Saturday. So if you do, I want to remind you to get requests in or call and ask about pieces that you saw earlier in the show, because some of them are still here, like the Tanzanite, which really probably not here for long when we have Tanzanite values like that. So please call early. But this is very special. And here's the one that I know everybody can probably find a way to wear. Not everybody's going to do a 20-carat Tanzanite. Not everybody's going to do a big Paraiba. But when it comes to a diamond band, it's the one that is almost a necessity, especially if it's a wedding band, if it's a pinky ring. Honestly, this ring works anywhere on the hand. But we did have the 2-carat version of the 5-stone ring just this week, completely sold out. And that, of course, was the diamond ring with the 40 points. Well, this is just slightly smaller. The visual, I will say, is no different. It is no different. You get the same look. You get the 5-stone stout, still going to suit the finger where it's going to be diamonds all across the finger as you wear it. We have the white and the yellow gold available for you. There are very few. We even have fewer of this style than we did of the 2-carat version. And yet it's more affordable, so theoretically it's going to go a lot faster. And for those of you that said, well, I really am bummed, I've been depressed, I missed out on the 2-carat, here is now the next best thing, and really makes sense to pick up the phone and dial in, because it is 112-3305. And it's going to be even more affordable with just a shade lighter in the individual carat weights of the stones. So our 14-carat gold band is a full carat and a half in diamonds. Okay, so there's that. So we know the diamonds are equal in size. So they're the same size. They're not graduated at all. And so sometimes it's tempting out there in the world. You see a lot of bands like this where it starts with a larger one in the middle and then they taper down the sides. Well, this is going to be the 30 points, as you probably have done the math already. 30 points individually. That's a minimum. So you are getting, just for accuracy here, Tony, I'm going to add minimum because I know some of these bands are a carat 62 or a carat 58 or things like that, because we make sure that you're getting a minimum of a carat and a half. So a minimum of 30 points each. Sometimes it was, you know, a diamond that was 33 points that had the same gorgeous color and clarity, and so we went with it. So you're getting at least the 30 pointers. But see that same setting style, that shared prong where the prongs dip down to the middle of the stone and then they sit right along the edge. So you get really the beautiful round shape of the diamonds is what shows off. You're not clouding the diamonds with a lot of extra unnecessary gold. That's a lot of times what you do with smaller rings. If you're less proud of your diamonds, you'll see a lot of designers actually take the gold band and they really kind of bulk it up on the band, right? The diamonds are either smaller and they're trying to make them look bigger, so they kind of in turn kind of muddy it up with a lot of gold and these big heavy kind of clunky prongs, and then everything is just kind of about the gold. And there's nothing wrong with that. Gold is pretty valuable, as we all know, but there is really, when you're proud of your diamonds, you want it to be all about the diamonds. And that's what this ring is, and really shows that off well. It's all about the diamonds. They're incredibly bright and beautiful. They're white and pristine, and yet this is the ring you wear every day. I said this earlier with the Tanzanite. Isn't it true that the pieces you're going to put on every single day, those should be the ones that we highly, highly value to get the better quality? I know it's tempting to go out and buy a $1,000 band, but then after a while, the diamonds, they're just cloudy and they're hazy, and they're not gonna grow into a better quality. They just are what they are. Right now, of course, what we're seeing take over the world is the emergence and now the pervasive nature of lab grown, which is, okay, The whole point is to try and get everybody a better quality, but you're still spending a whole lot of money for a stone that at the end of the day is not going to have any value. So this is where natural stones, VS quality, we don't cut corners, we don't ask you to compromise whatsoever. You're getting the big value here, and you're going to choose your white or yellow, and we only have a few left, so this is not going to last very long, and we're bringing the $59.99 should be price down even lower. And let me tell you, there were so many of you that reached out to me and you said, I missed out on that 2-carat band. I called, I begged, I pleaded. There must be a way you can make me another one. I know they're gone. And I don't even know with the way diamonds are going, I don't think there's going to be a way to bring it back, not certainly at that value we saw. So this is your next best option. And really, there's not very different of a look here. I recommend the white gold. I really do. If you can get the white gold, or even if you are, debating between the two, that's the yellow. When we have really, really white diamonds, I always think it's a little better to just go ahead and default to the white gold because it shows off the diamonds really, really well. It shows off the quality you're getting all the way you see side to side. And that sparkle, that's no illusion. This is what VS diamonds do, and they're massive. There is really no visual difference because a 10-point difference in the stones is not going to make much of a visual difference when it comes to the actual band on the hand. So what it's giving you look-wise is really the important part. And so it's a perfect way to go. I know I brought down this amazing value on the 2-carat. We brought it down to $29.99. Here's how we make, and of course, this is a $59.99 ring. But I know a lot of you are here and remember that band from earlier in the week, so you know I can't get $29.99. I have to take this lower because it is a little bit less carat weight. So we have to make it even more affordable. And you're getting 30 pointers instead of 40 pointers. They're still huge diamonds. They're still incredibly white and bright. And it's not going to be $29.99 at all. You get a better value and you put it on and wear it every day. Pinky ring, thumb ring, index finger ring. Those are all some of the non-traditional but really hot ways to wear a classic diamond band. Classic diamond bands are not just for a wedding set any longer. There's a million and one ways to wear them. You see a lot of people in the public eye doing just that. It's really now created this trend towards classic styles worn in different ways. That's what we're seeing. Classic looks, but done in different ways. I see a lot of ladies wearing solitaire diamonds on an index finger ring, where we think about solitaires as just an engagement style for the left-hand ring finger. Now we're seeing, again, classics worn in non-traditional ways. Take advantage of this. It's not 29 or 28. It's obviously very limited. We're busy on the phone lines already. It's not going to be 29, 28, 27, 26. This is the way to go. And still, again, perfect wide band. It's got a heavy weight to the band too. This is not one you're going to wear through after a few years of wearing it every day because there's substantial gold weight to it. It's beautifully done. Look at the great, again, the thickness of that band through the back. Not just the thickness, but also the way it's finished, the depth of the band, the great finishing in the inside. We do leave it open in some respects so you can clean the diamonds properly because, again, diamonds like to be clean front and back. If they want to look their best, make sure you're cleaning them from the front, from the top, and from the inside and the back. So we allow you to do that. You can put in your steam cleaner, your ultrasonic, or just soap and water every day when you wash your hands. Either way, your diamonds will always, always look perfect. And we're not doing 26 or 25. This is quite unimaginable in the diamond world today, and yet here we are offering the real deal, natural from the earth VS diamonds, and it's $2,499 for the band. So only a couple left, only so many we can do. Again, one up and available in the yellow and the white here right now, but we can make them available in anything you want because the diamonds are set aside and ready to go. So that gives you the opportunity here to choose the gold. So if everybody wants white gold today, we can do that, no problem. But what's limited are the diamonds themselves. And don't forget about the Tanzanite pendant. That has got to go before we do. And then we have our top of the hour, which is amazing. It's that Tanzanite 3-carat coming up. We have a Paraiba. We have a gorgeous pink tourmaline and so much more. But that's our big diamond band, $24.99. Sold them all out in the 2-carat size just the other day. And now we're bringing you an amazing 5-stone band, just a slightly smaller diamond individually in the all the way across the way. And again, equal size on all of them. So you can take advantage of that. And then we have, oh, there's a really cool band style. We got a pyramid gold band. We got a huge Tahitian pearl. Got a major pair of diamond drop earrings on Mahenge. That's the reddest we have. That's coming up. Thank you on the bands, everybody. All right, we're going to move right along. Got a lot to do, but not a lot of time. So we've got an hour and about 24 minutes here. So let's get you one of our bigger Mahenge deals. Such a beautiful stone, bright as can be. It's got a really kind of a cherry red pink. Take a look at that. That is quite nice. So let's get to our Mahenge. If you have a request, get those in too. Let's move on from our band, and then let's talk about this Mahenge spinel. Item number is 112-2886, and it's got, yep, those are pink diamonds on the sides. Pink diamonds, white diamonds, split shank, double halo, lots going on around this ring, and it's going to be our wild Mahenge. It's our prettiest one yet, and I say left too, because there's been a lot of them from the beginning. And they're a really pricey stone out of Tanzania that we're choosing not to make pricey anymore, because the problem is they were so pricey they were sticking around, right? And we had this kind of buildup of our Mahenge spinel inventory. Now that's changed. In the last couple of months, we've taken a very deliberate action here to actually drop all the prices on the Mahenges, and especially the bigger ones, because those are the ones that tend to be the most pricey. We've been dropping prices to make them more affordable, and suddenly they are disappearing rapidly. So there is one left here that was saved for the sale. I'm going to do better than the sale price for you right now. It's one only. It's our Mahenge over a carat. That is remarkable. Anytime you can get a Mahenge over 1 carat, take a look at this one. Being that oval that we love to see, it's got 8 points in the pink diamonds, 2 on each side, and then the diamond weight is 117. And I'm so excited we can bring it to you. And I gotta show you more jewelry here. It's just, again, not a lot of jewelry left here today. So that's why we would love a request. Don't hold back on those requests, okay? Because again, I would love to show you 500 items a day. I don't have that many items, so we're just really kind of relying on what you want to see too. And then we've got our top of the hour just a few minutes away. So this is $89.99, but guess what? It stayed, stuck around. $89.99 is not going to do it. That's why we're here to blow it out. And that is just ultimately one of the prettier stones. Remember, spinel is a real rare stone. It's even rarer as a gemstone category than, in this case, we're going to call it rubies and sapphires, because it shares a color closer to a ruby, but it's really a hot pinky red. It's kind of like what the Rubellite is to the tourmaline family, is what the Mahenge is to the spinel family, because it's really unique and totally neon. And do you know that this color has only been found in one place? And that is the Mahenge mine in Tanzania. That is the only place. There are beautiful spinels from elsewhere, but they are never this color. And that is why in 2007, the whole gem world really blew up thinking about this stone. The excitement over it, the talk over it, but then the issue was only teeny tiny little sizes. Most of the faceted material ended up being 5-point, 10-point stones. The rough crystal material was so small, and this is what you need to realize, because a lot of people say, well, why is the 1 carat so highly valued? It's because most of the rough material were crystal sizes that were like the size of a pinhead or the tip of a ballpoint pen. So when you actually, that's the rough crystal. So remember, the rough crystal was so tiny that once you facet it, you'd only end up with a 1-point stone at best. And well, that's not going to be something you can usually set as a center stone in a piece of jewelry. So the bigger deal was getting the really important stones. That was exceptionally rare when you had a piece of rough material that was large enough to yield a 1 carat faceted stone. That's what this is. And that's why that is an exponentially rare carat weight to get. So that's why this one should have the $89.99 price. We had no luck with that. It's been here for years. It's time to move it down. But with that reduction in price, that's when we're starting to see the pieces go, and very quickly. So here we go right now. Not going to be even $89.99. Only one though, and it's a huge blowout price. And we'll send it out of here right now. First caller gets it. First caller takes it. Only $2,999 only. $29.99. That's it. Simple and easy value. It's got a full, remember, you're getting a lot of diamond weight. It's a carat 25 overall. You're peeking your white diamonds together. We'll take a look at it here on the hand as well, and then we'll see who's got it. That's obviously going to go. You know that will. That's bright as can be, hot pinky red, amazing. That is fabulous. So $29.99. Who will take it? That is the big question. We got a few one-of-a-kinds to roll through here very quickly. Top of the hour is only 19 minutes away. It'll be our last hour of our Saturday. We've got a great pyramid style designer band. This one is Oso designer. I would buy 50 of these if we had them, because I love these and I would give them to everybody I know. I just think that band is the ultimate chic diamond band. So we'll see that for my designer lovers. We have a Tahitian pearl that's big, 16 millimeters in size actually. So we've got that one coming up. And this is going to be our last look at the Mahenge. So I'm kind of putting them on a shelf here. I know they belong in museums at this point because they're super rare, but we've got the pink diamonds, the white diamonds. I mean, I think it's fair to say that I think we all know a carat 25 diamond mounting with pink and white diamonds like that should probably be more than $29.99. without the really important part, which is the carat 09, because there's one that's replaceable and one that's not. And the part that's replaceable that I can make over and over and over is, yes, the mounting. I can make that mounting 50 times over if you want me to. I can't get you another 103 Mahenge spinel that has that color. So there's where the difference is. Now we went ahead and put it all together, piled one on the other, and gave you the price of $29.99 instead. So let's get to this super cool designer diamond ring. 1127-812 is coming up right now. This is all pyramid. So the thing is this, I've done this band a couple of times over, but it's usually going to be staggered with a different, you know, some mirror finished little segments, some diamonds. This is all pave, but still has kind of this pyramid style detailing to it, but it's not sharp, it doesn't sit off the hand. It's 1127-812. And welcome into Saturday. Again, it's our last call though. We've got an hour and change left. Want to know what requests you have? We're going to get a lot of these pieces from earlier out the door too, because I got to make sure everything goes from today, because tomorrow's a whole brand new batch of jewelry and it's Sunday. So, you know, tomorrow's going to be all brand new. So we got to get everything out the door here today. But here's our 37-point diamond ring, solid pave side to side, pinky ring. Oh my gosh, it'd be amazing as that. We can size it for you. So 37 points in the diamond weight, but they go side to side, but look at the side detail. So this is an accurate look at how you're going to see it. We even went ahead and finished it on the inside very opulently with that under gallery that matches the up front design here. 37 points here, and let's take a look at it on the hand. Oh, this ring is just everything. And yet it sits really easily low profile, solid pave. It feels like those big designer accessory brands we talk about where handbags are $7,000 and shoes are $1,400. And can you imagine if they did fine jewelry? They don't, but they do costume jewelry, and their costume jewelry is $3,000. So this is where, again, solid, beautiful golden VS diamonds, but so affordable for a solid band like this, and yet it is not going to be that $29.99 price tag. We're going to blow it out right now. Yellow gold only on this one. That's it. We can even get you two if you do want to like stack a ring guards, or maybe stack across the hand, like one in a pinky and one in an index finger. That's a very cool look to have rings staggered like that. Let's do one, you know, I was going to do $19.99. Let's just blow it out $9.99 instead. Something affordable here. It's hard to make jewelry affordable. We're doing it anyways. So super affordable value there, under $1,000, $9.99. We'll start some recaps here because we got to show you the recaps. I have 3 things under $1,000, including, well, actually, let's add to this fabulous ring here, because we have the diamonds, we obviously have some pendants, we've got some beautiful, I've got citrine that's here earlier, loved that one, that beautiful citrine designer pendant. Also had an opal, of course our Mahenge, our diamond bands, our Tanzanite pendant, our big Paraiba. But let me show you what's here at under $1,000. So if you're in the market for something really special but very affordable, let me just give you a little update on where we're at on the affordable track here. I've got 4 different pieces that are all rings that are under $1,000. They're $9.99. So we either have the diaspore, the diamond band, or I can add 2 different sapphires to the mix. We have our unheated, untreated yellow sapphire. This boggles my mind. I don't know how a 2-carat yellow. I don't know what the deal is with yellows. I know we make yellow diamonds affordable, but still, they're not going to be as affordable as a yellow sapphire, and I think it looks the same. So that's a great way to go. We also have pod parasha here. So pod yellow. Here's our color-changing diaspore, and there's the band. And everything up there is under $1,000, $9.99 for your choice of. And the good news is I've got some that have to stay in the gold color they're in, like the pod parasha stays in white, the band in the front stays in the yellow, the diaspore stays in the yellow. But the pod parasha, or rather the yellow sapphire, is the one that can be changed. So that's a little update on where we stand for under $1,000 rings. So keep that in mind and let me know if you have a favorite there. Diamonds, pod parasha, color change diaspore, and a 206 in the yellow sapphire. We give them 60 seconds. It's our last call on those. This is also sell it or melt it. So I know it doesn't say sell it or melt it. I do want to let everybody know something. If you decide that in July you want to call me and tell me that you want item number 7812, which is that diamond band, they will not be here. We are still, because in order to make new jewelry affordable and not ask what they should be today, we're still having to melt items that are on the air that don't sell. Because that way, we're our own manufacturer, we're the only ones that can do that, so we can still bring you values going forward. If we're buying gold at where it is today, we can't continue to bring you the values you're accustomed to seeing. So we're still taking pieces that are on sale that are melting after the show so that we can make new jewelry more affordable, because I don't think anyone wants to see jewelry priced where it should be today. It would be shocking. It would be like a gut punch, and you would say, I don't understand. Why did that ring that used to be $2,000 at TVON, why is it now $8,500? Because that's the difference of today's pricing. So we're helping that along by still melting pieces that stay so that we can, come on over, and I'll get ready to try pieces on, because I think we need to do that too. Show you what these look like here as well. So this is my 206 in the yellow sapphire. We're not leaving it here. Take advantage of it. It's the yellow sapphire. I don't want to melt it. That's too good a stone. It's too big a value. Honestly, it was already sold earlier, came back. We turned people away, and then they didn't call back. So that's the yellow sapphire. That's the 206. It's our 206 with the 58 points in diamonds, one only. And we are changing the gold on this one. We are. So if you don't like yellow and you'd rather have white, go ahead. We can do that, and we won't charge you a dime. We'll just say, go ahead, take it for $9.99. We'll still ship it, size it, and do the gold color change, and that's all FREE free. So $9.99 on that one, and there's a lot of free going on in that ring. Here's the Paraiba sapphire. It's also unheated. That's going to be our 46-point oval Paraiba. It's got that beautiful peachy golden pink color together. 63 points in diamonds. That's $9.99. Amazing. The diamond band in the front we just talked about. That one's going to have a great diamond weight. Lots of gold there in the pave, and that is 37 points for $9.99. Don't forget about the diaspore. Curb links on the side. All right, next up, let's get to it. Don't forget we also had a diamond pendant here. Total diamond weight of 37 points. Baguettes in rounds. 18 karat gold. That diamond pendant is $699. That is still here if you'd like to get that from earlier as well. So just a couple little, you know, extra little looks here. I have a question. Anything you'd like to see on the air? Anything you'd like to find? You're watching. You're here. You're spending, thank you for spending a little bit of your Saturday with us. We're only here for about an hour more. And we've shown you everything from museum level to Tanzanites to Paraibas, and now some really affordable museum level pieces as well. If there is anything you would like to see, it doesn't need to be a specific item. You have to call us. I have our jewelry that we've shown you. I've got one more piece for our top of the hour. It's our Tanzanite 308. Are we ever going to do something wild there? It's in a brand new mounting, and I'm scared to bring it to you because it is such an important mounting. But honestly, I've shown it, we previewed it, we got to bring it out. This is where, though, I don't have anything else for $9.99. This is it. Under $1,000 on that pendant, under $1,000 on 4 incredible rings. We've got to make them disappear, and then we're going to auction things off, okay? We're just going to auction because I got to steal something. So take a look. Here's our last look at the wheel. Come on over and see what we got here. So this is our last call. If you'd like the pendant, we're going to do some auctions here coming up. And you know how much fun those are because you end up saving even more, because that's how we got to do it. Sometimes you just got to move jewelry, and that's what it's going to take. So we'll do that coming up. And what on earth am I going to put and make our sacrificial lamb of jewelry today? I don't know. I don't know. I got too many good pieces here that really should not be sold at pennies on the dollar, but we're going to have some fun with that. So make sure you call us on those. Here's another one that I love. Now this one gets a little more rare, and more rare than even Paraiba and yellow sapphire and diaspore and diamonds. Well, here we go with the wide band here. Look at that. That is bright. What is it? Paraiba? Minty? Diamond? What could that be? What if I told you it's rarer than a diamond, it's rarer than a Paraiba, it's rarer than an emerald, it's rarer than a Sapphire, it's rarer than a tourmaline? What is it? It's our stunning round corner rupee. It's 1120949, and let's go. What do you think? 32-point round, 50 points in diamonds, wide band, lots of gold, beautifully done, and yellow gold only on this one, but it's got the white diamonds. It's like heart shapes that are kind of tucked in, so they're not obvious, but it's really, really pretty on the hand. You'll see that coming up. And let's go. Really beautiful 32-point round. It's got a 50-point diamond weight, so that's big league. And we're going to make sure you see it on the hand because it's even prettier that way. And it's just going to be in the yellow gold. So yellow gold is how it stays, and we're just going to blow it out. It's got a $49.99 price tag. It's important. You don't see a lot of corner rupees. You certainly don't see rounds, and that's a wasteful cut. You don't take one of the rarest stones that only comes in small sizes and start willingly wasting it. Yes, Jason? The yellow sapphire in the hand again. You got it. That's going to be for who? I can get their attention so they don't miss it. Melinda. Okay, Melinda, take a look. Here's the yellow sapphire. Yellow sapphire in the hand one more time is item number 11267779. It is a 206 stone That is accurate. I know that you know, we all understand that a 2 carat 06 sapphire is never going to be $9.99. I've been doing this for 25 years. I usually sold loose stones back in the first 10 years of my career. I sold more loose than I sold jewelry. I could never sell that 206 20 years ago for $9.99. It's sold. So congratulations and enjoy. Here's the corner roofing back. And this one's going to be, it's got to be far, far, far away from 5,000 bucks. We're going to have to really crank up these values here. You know what? $9.99. Let's do that. Try it. $9.99. It's kind of like the freebie of the day here. That's a $5,000 ring. I'm going to show it to you on the hand, and now it's $9.99 to the first caller. Just got to stay in the yellow gold. That's all. It's got to stay in the yellow. Can't be moved or changed because, well, I think you see why. We're saving you $4,000 on the ring, and it's a whole lot of gold. And there's texture. It's a very fine mill grain on the outside. And then you've got also, there's mill grain right through it. Do you see that kind of center row of gold amongst the diamonds? And underneath the corner roofing is another fine mill grain row of gold, $999. It's amazing. So that should be gone in a hurry. Let's give it 30 seconds. And then we've got just a few minutes left till, I don't know, I guess I'm going to bring out the Tanzanite. We'll have riots in the streets if I don't. I showed it earlier. It's a brand new designer mounting. It's our 3 carat, red flashes galore. Look at that stone. It is truly a halo like we've never done before. So we're just elevating the classics, making them a little bit better and modern, and bringing you all the wows. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Our last hour is going to be a little wild, I have a feeling. Make sure you call us because we have a lot of jewelry here. It's like the big citrine and the big pendant. We have a lot of pendants today. The gorgeous Kunzite you might have missed earlier. Don't forget about the 5-stone diamond band for under $2,500. Also had this gorgeous Kunzite. It is a new one today, and it was a $1,229. Here's the $1,229 pear shape. Did you see it in the first couple minutes of the show? It's 8425. It's a $1,229 Kunzite, 15 points in diamonds on one side. And it's going to be our $49.99 piece that is even less. And I know we had a lot of fights over the 30 carat last night. This is my next best stone in a pendant, and that saturation is everything. That's what it's all about. And we're blowing it out for $19.99, first caller on that one. So it's 1 1/8". I'll show it to you from a distance here as well. Don't forget about the corner roofing, and then it is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a wild last hour. I'll get into, I'll just go ahead and start putting up tomorrow's jewelry. I can put up anything from last night that's still available. If you have any questions about anything you've seen in the Friday night show, here's the $19.99 pendant there. That is unheard of. $12.29. Great color, great saturation, everything. Take a look at this. What do you think? Perfect purples mixing in with the pinks. So it's that true orchid. So that one should be gone. Corner roofing, by the way, is here. And then we're going to discount a 16mm pearl. A natural pearl that is Tahitian, which is, of course, one of the rarest colors out there. And we'll discount our largest pearl here. It's the largest by far, actually. So we're going to see that coming up. Yes, we're going to get you another large ring. So that's going to be on the way. Who's got our Kunzite? Let me know. We've got a couple of people talking about it. So obviously, first caller to say yes is who's going to be the winner. And you are winning if you get that one. $19.99, amazing value, and it's a pendant. So this is, again, where we can handle larger stones typically. Even if you don't normally do larger stones in rings, you can actually branch out and do these larger stones in pendants. And again, it's going to really stand out without being over the top. So beautiful gem material there. Let's get to the, this is the Tahitian pearl, and this is heavy. It's got a lot of platinum as well, which always a nice upgrade. Look at this, florals on one side, and then diamonds on the other, a few diamonds over here in this corner. And that is an exceptional, you know, it was last night at the end of the show. I had a really beautiful Tahitian pearl. It was very green. It had a lot of diamonds. It was $7,000. It was a smaller pearl. I think it was, what, 10 millimeters? This is a 16 millimeter. It's kind of like if I had a 10 carat diamond. You'd think, oh, that's pretty good. It's a good size. 16 millimeter in pearl is tremendous. It's item number 1123623, and it's a platinum one of a kind, and it does have a 16 millimeter. That is the diameter of the pearl. It's got a lot of green, which is rare, and you have purples and beautiful, deep, rich. I mean, there's a lot of Tahitians that are lighter, more gray really in their color. They tend to be a little bit more bland. When you get the better qualities are those richer saturations. It goes to show you with most gemstones, we want a richer saturation. And even when it comes to organic stones that are made within a mollusk, that are made in the depths of the ocean, like this Tahitian pearl is, you don't culture Tahitian pearls, they're natural. Obviously, there's a lot of faux out there, F-A-U-X, where it's just like made up. It's just plastic or alabaster, or they're, you know, dyed or coated. That's not what we're into. We're just not into anything that's not natural. So as we take a look at it over here, we're going to see our 17 points in diamonds as well. That little floral detail on one side. It is a bigger ring. It is going to be quite hefty on the hand. I will say, I don't mean uncomfortable. I just mean expect a bigger, bolder ring. So again, a lot of us who typically, if you wear a bigger, bolder, you're used to having a certain weight with your jewelry, but it's not going to be $59.99 anymore. It has got a little of the asymmetry, a little bit that floral detailings over here, a little bit more of that kind of traditional diamond weight on this side. It's not going to be $49. It's actually a huge blowout price. It's just far too big a size for me. So I'm just kind of, it's wobbling around. It's a full 7.5. That's 2 sizes bigger than what I wear, but it's going to be sized for you. Yes, we even sized the platinum, but I do want to show you all the angles so you do see it's going to sit up off the hand a bit. And as pearls do, especially the bigger they are, the more they're going to sit up off the hand because it's diameter. It's the same all the way around. So it's also going to be height. And we're making it $59.99 was. We're going to take it even lower than that. It is $1,999 instead. And we only have an hour left. We are approaching top of the hour here. Our Tanzanite deal is coming out next for you. There's the big Tahitian, which just looks incredible, does it not? And that's going to be with all those greens and those purples and a lot of blues coming through as well. And Zine, what is it that they're taking over there? Do you need to see anything again before we go to our top of the hour? The which one? Corner rupine. Yes. I know that's a tough one. That's a tough one. All right. Corner rupine gone. Thank you so much. All right. And you got the yellow sapphire, Jason, right? So just to confirm. Okay. So thank you so much. Here's our Tahitian for $19.99. Okay. Top of the hour. It's coming. We got 2 minutes to go. Means I can show you probably 1 or 2 more items here. And don't forget, there is a yellow diamond, an incredibly important yellow diamond, 251. If you want to go the ultimate high level, it's 398. Total weight in diamonds here in a bridge. That is the 251 center. It has gorgeous yellows under and around and a triple halo and white diamonds and a big old stacked bridge. It's under $50,000. Never would be $50,000 in retail. That'd be a very good day. It is actually far less than that. It's something to think about. And yet, I know we've been really kind of not seeing a lot of the big yellow diamonds lately. You know why? They're gone. They're just gone. I can't bring you anything that we don't have. I can't just, jewelry doesn't just kind of manifest out of thin air. It has to be all with the starting stone first. That's how everything starts. It begins with a center stone that you want to highlight, and then pieces are built around that. And it's all about, again, bringing, I think, accuracy, in that if a very important piece exists that's going to be showcased in the center, it's got to have an important mounting with it. That is really the essence of what has been designed here. It is going to be a value. We have about 30 seconds. That Tanzanite and that new design is coming up, so it's exciting to have something debuting, and that's what's happening next. But this one's got to go first, and it's not even $49,999. So this is just a little giveaway here for, you know, those of you that are right here, ready for that last hour to kick off, getting excited about that new mounting. But maybe this is what you've been waiting a lifetime for. A 251 with 52 points of side yellow diamonds and another 95 points in white diamonds. So that means grand total, 398 in your diamond weight. Incredible design, and it's $9,999. We're giving jewelry away today. I had the same price on a 19-karat Tanzanite round of Museum Reserve. I have that still here. I had an incredible, we still have a Paraiba to show you, and I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to do a Paraiba deal as well in the brightest blue green. Still have the band ring, the citrine pendant, the Rubellite heart shape is here as well. So this is how you get the yellow diamond of ultimate high-level quality, and we will move on because it's our top of the hour. I know Jess is not here today, right? So she's not coming. So can anyone help me out? Okay, thank you so much. So here's what we're going to do. We're almost done with the show. So here's what we've got for you. A really, really special last hour. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got 1 hour left. A lot of pieces from the first couple hours. If you want to see again, please let me know what they are. We'll bring them out gladly for you. But I really want to show you this Tanzanite. This is one that I know it's a new design. So sometimes these new designs are a little bit different because we don't know them inside out. Like you guys know, just like I do. There are tens of thousands of mountings that we've done over and over and over again. So we're kind of familiar with them. We know what their price is. We know what they usually are. Now, of course, things change. Prices fluctuate. I do want to mention this is new, which I know that word scares a lot of people because you think, new, I got to back away. It's going to be a higher price. I want value, so give me something old. We did a 2-month-long sale event in order to make new jewelry affordable like we always have. I don't know of any simpler way to say it. A concept I came up with to figure out how to combat what's happening in the jewelry world. It's my business, it's my trade, it's been my love and my passion for a long time now. And yet, I know we're not all comfortable spending 5, 6 times more than what we used to. In the same way that if that little, well, I guess we can think about real life, right? Pieces that we buy every day. If that same gallon of milk used to be, I don't know, $3.50 and now it's $7, $8, that's a tough pill to swallow. This is where it becomes even more difficult, I realize, when it's a non-necessity. You need those things, right? This is jewelry. So I find that it becomes even more critical that I continue to bring you values so that we can still enjoy those luxuries of life that are, in turn, actually the pieces that become really important to own, because they are what are continuing to exceed in value. They're continuing to increase in value. So keep that in mind. When we did a sale event for 2 months, it was to make jewelry new affordable still. And that's where, as we look at this brand new mounting, I know it's easy to look at and go, oh gosh, that's very high end. It is, it's very high end. Forgive me, I'm not gonna do it any other way. We're gonna continue to bring you quality. But it's also a new concept in that this is still classic, but a double halo. So you've got first baguettes, then rounds, all together here. It is amazing. So all we need to do right now is find a way to get it at home. It's 112-8237. It's our 308 emerald cut. It has an 80-point diamond weight around it. I don't know, it always looks like more. I don't know what it is about these baguette mountings. It throws me every time. I can usually guess within a point of a diamond weight, just looking at it, glancing at it. These always shock me. I was expecting a carat 25, yet it's 80 points. I'm going with it. Let's make it really, really affordable. And this is the way it's gonna need to go today. Okay, we have a serious piece here at $79.99. That's the new price. The problem is I know that we are demanding when it comes to value. And if I try to get $8,000 for something that used to be $5,000, it's not going to work. So here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to scrap everything. I'm going to say, let's forget everything we've ever known about jewelry. Here or design houses or anywhere else. Forget about everything. Let's make this Saturday interactive. Let's take a Saturday. We got 56 minutes left. I got to move some jewelry. So let's forget about the $79.99 I should rightfully get today. It's right here on my bag. It's a brand new mounting with incredibly high-end VS baguette diamonds. Then the rounds. Let's put it aside. Let's go to the auction. Let's go zero to start and whatever increment you want. With very few viewers. I did an auction a couple hours ago. I had 2 bidders on the entire auction. Now we're going zero to start, not $2,000 increments, not $1,000 increments, not $500 increments, any increment you want as long as it's in US currency, okay? And we'll keep it in dollars, not cents, because I only get 55 more minutes. So, you know, if we go in pennies and pesos, we're going to be here all day up until next Thursday. So I just want to go any increment. You could put in a power bid right now, say $5,000, and probably scare everybody else away. So it's any increment. You don't need to put $1 minimum. I think they get it. But any increment you want, as long as it's in dollars. Here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. I would just put in whatever you think it's worth. Whatever you think it's worth. Whatever's in the budget. Do you have an $8,000 desire, but you've got a $3,000 budget? Give me $3,000. Do you have, let's say, I mean, today you never know. You got $1,500 to spend, give me $1,500. My point is, let's be real. It's a very important $8,000 ring. It's 8,000 bucks. It's $8,000. We have $100 and it's our only bid. We might be here for the rest of the day and that's okay. But here's the deal. I will make sure everybody gets their bid in. We have $500 over here. Does somebody have 800? I just heard 800, or was it 1,000? We have $800 and you have 1,000. Okay, so we're off. We're off to the races. We already have 1,000. We already have 1,000 now. Yep, we gotcha. Yeah, there's kind of a leapfrog situation here. Whatever you want to do, guys. Again, I just got to move jewelry. My goal is to make sure that the people that are with us get a piece of jewelry if they like it. Yeah. $12.50. $12.50, thank you. Whatever you want to do, guys. Whatever you do, this is my foolish mistake. It's wrong. How much? 13. Okay, 13. And we've already got one bidder left, by the way. Just one bidder now. So here we go. Sitting here with an $8,000 ring. We have 15 over there. New bidder in, $1,500. We've got 1,500. I'm going to try it on because I haven't even done that yet. Here we are at $1,500. This is what you need to do. Dial in. Now we're back down to one bidder again. Here we go. Look at that stone. 308. It's an $8,000 ring. Now I'm good to you guys. I'm going to say it. I'm really good to you guys. I would have sold this today at $49.99. I would have sold it at $49.99. It'd probably be long gone. We're at $1,500 instead. We just got 16. Thank you. How much? What's that? Oh. Yeah. 16, we have two bidders. And we've already gotten from there were a couple people on the phone lines, and now we're down to 2. So might be wrapping up pretty quickly here, but this is your last call. We've got a couple people thinking about it. We just had someone hang up. So this is where, again, not the day to be doing auctions. I got silly here just trying to see who's out there because I do have another 51 minutes here to plan. So got to know what I'm up against right here and now. But in the meantime, in this present moment, I wish I had sound effects. We don't spend money on that kind of stuff, but I wish I had music, sound effects, sirens, something, a co-host to scream at you, something, because this is crazy nuts right now. I'm sorry, but I can't control the gold world, but that mounting alone without that Tanzanite, I should take it out. I should take out the Tanzanite. That mounting right now without that Tanzanite is worth double. I made it. So, well, not when I say I, my company, us here, 30 feet away, our jewelers, we made that. We made it on Thursday afternoon. We know exactly what that mounting cost with, by the way, gold that was essentially, melted down. It's still 14 karat, but you get the idea. We can do any gold color you want, by the way. If you want yellow, I can do it. How much? I heard something else. 17? 18. Okay, we got 1,800 over there. 1,800. They're going for the jugular. 1,800 we have. I am looking to help you out. It is a value. I mean, again, I would have sold it at $5,000. That's a gift. Instead, I'm saying whatever you want. We have 18, we have 19 now. Thank you so much. We got 19, we have 2 bidders. We still have people coming in because it's not too late. Just because you haven't bid yet doesn't mean you can't come in and bid here at the end. I will still give it a final clock. We have $1,900. I don't know. I've seen crazy things in my day. I do this every day, and I've been doing it for 25 years. I've seen crazy things happen. Honestly, I'm not sure if I've ever seen a Saturday like this one. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it a clock. 2 minutes. I tell you, I love giving away jewelry, but at some point I need to start valuing my career because, I'm not going to be invited back. You start giving, how many years will they let me get away with giving away jewelry? I don't know. But at $1,900, I know. This is the craziest thing ever. The mounting is still double this price. So with the 3 karat 08 for free, that is a museum reserve blue wing. Let me show you what it looks like from a distance. If I grab it, show you here what it looks like on the hand. That's not a small ring. That's not a basic setting. We did the first halo all in baguettes. They're big, they're important. Then the outer halo, all done in rounds. It sits up just a little bit. Doesn't sit up too high off the hand like sometimes they do. It's all diamonds down the sides as well. It's in any gold you want for free, any size you want for free. No tax outside of California because tax out here would be another $200 on top of that. Don't do that. No sizing charge, no shipping charge. And this is just something you should try because you also have a money back guarantee. So if you get this at home and go, I don't know, I scored this deal. I don't know what this crazy lunatic was doing on a Saturday, but I was watching. I was there. I picked up the phone. I don't know what came over me. I saw the value. I took advantage of it. You get this home, and if this isn't the best buy you've ever received from me or anybody else, then send it on back. I won't even make you send it to the museum, okay? I would probably say, here's the address to send it to. But, send it back to me, and then we'll send it to the museum. That's the caliber this stone is. And look at the size of that on my hand. So again, we're in last call. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. We do have one bidder left. Well, that's it. We have 2 minutes. If you haven't dialed, and most of you haven't, come on in, because here's your moment to take advantage of it. I have never seen anything like this. This is really what value is all about. So here it is one more time. There's your Tanzanite, 3 carat. That's the size everybody tends to always want and look for and enjoy. And I know some of you have Tanzanites already. Some of you have 10, 15, 20, 50, 70, 80. I talked to someone the other day. They reached out for the first time. They said, you don't know me, but I have 208 Tanzanites from you. 208. So yeah, we make them a value every day. So our value today is $79.99, and now we're at $1,900, and it's any increment. I don't know why those rounded numbers tend to be intimidating, but here we are looking at a straight up value. Who else wants to be in? We got 80 seconds now to get you in. I'm looking for what? I don't know, be kind, be generous. I'm literally losing money. Let me just say this here, Tony, real quick. I am literally losing money. So, you know, again, you can do 19, give me like 1920, 1950. Remember, you've got other people on the phone lines that you're battling against here because we are busy. It is our last minute. We sell it in a minute and a couple seconds. So this is your last call. Be kind, though. Be kind. It's worth so much more than what you're paying. That I can assure you of. You will love it. You will wear it. It's one of the more important cuts you can get, an emerald cut. 19, what do we have? Think about 1925, 1950, maybe 2000. This is a lot of savings, and a lot more savings than what you're paying, by the way. So that's always, I think, a really good feeling when you save more than you actually pay. And now I've spent all this airtime, which is also too much to sell this really, really, really low. Last call. Anybody else? Okay, that's a nada. 1900 going once. Anybody else want to go anything besides 19? Do we have 1925 or 1950 or 2000 or what do we have? Like I said, be kind. Be very kind. Are we done? That's it? What shall I dive into next? Do you want to do last night's stuff or tomorrow's stuff? Do you want reruns or little bit of foreshadowing? What do we want to see? Last night's or tomorrow's? Don't know. You tell me what you want to see. I have been without a request all day long. That's very unusual. What does that mean, thumbs up the video? What does that mean? Does that mean like it? Is that what we're doing? I don't know, I'm a millennial. Should I know like social media stuff? Is that what yeah. Apparently that's how I'm supposed to run a business, is now on social media, yeah. All right, hey gals, hey to our YouTube family who's hanging out with us, hi. Thank you, Nicole, thank you. All right, last call, do we have anybody? 19 what? What? Okay, should we sell it? I mean, I've stalled enough. I'm honestly looking for something to show you next. I've shown you everything today. So I don't know, I got a whole 45 minutes to fill up, and we could do storytelling, we could do singing and dancing. Probably the voice is not up for snuff to that today, but whatever we want to do. You want to do question and answer? What do we do? What do we do? We got we got to finish this first. All right, let's finish the auction, then I'll figure out something else to show you. How are we doing on this one? What do we have? Just blurt it out. 1925, 1950, 2000. Tim, you're out. Go ahead, Tim. Yes, I do have them. They're quite pricey, Sherry. Yes, they are. They're really big ones. I know drops can mean a lot of things. Let me show them to you, Sherry. Here they are. Here are the blue. Okay. Ooh la la. I don't know if they're going to sit on their own. They're not. Let's take a look at these. 1127903. Coming up. Sherry, what do we think? They're large. And hold on, I'm getting the other one. They're all wrapped up. They're like boxed and wrapped and tissue and all that stuff, and they should be. 1052 in a private collection zircon. 7903 is the number. Oh, don't tell me they backed out of that auction. If I have to redo that auction, if that's an auction gone bad, I got trouble. There's one. I'm going to get the other one in the tweezers here and show them to you at the same time. See how dexterous I am today. This is going to be 1052. In total blue zircon weight, so 5 1/4 on each. Wow. Diamonds, yes. Diamond halos, hoop to start at the top, locking in place. This is cool, isn't it? Wow. Those have like a little bit of turquoisey too. They're not as, sometimes they're more blue, Sometimes they're more of like a turquoisey blue. These definitely have that turquoise blue to them. We've got 80 points in diamonds here. A lot of diamond weight. I'm going to show you what they look like from a distance here so you can see that size, and they're going to have that really good clicking closure, so they're really nice. And let's see here. A top to bottom measurement, sure. 1.25 inches almost, yeah. It's a really good look. So they're just going to have that real simple hinge in the hoop. They just click close, straight post, of course. I'm going to set one down so I can pop one on for you as well. Huge value here on the blue zircon drop earrings. So that's going to be the best they sit up here for the moment. I'll give them a little bit of help. Let me just take off my own earring, pop one of these on, show you how that 1.25 inches is going to look from a distance away. And they have never been opened before, I can tell you that. This one doesn't even want to open. Oh my goodness. So that's the blue zircon that we love. We've seen a really good one today too in the round. That was nice, sold really, really affordably. So it kind of inspires a new discount on this pair of $17,999 earrings. Let me help you out. Got to move some jewelry here still. We've still got about like 40 minutes left. Let's see what those look like from a distance away. How do you like them? There they are from a distance. So you see, they don't give you this like super wild drop. It's not, it's a little over an inch. It's not anything that's going to be, out of the realm of wearability. We want wearability. Obviously, if you're putting them on a shelf, please don't keep your jewelry you're not wearing. Like I said, today is the day, like you resell, like people ask me all the time, what do I do with the jewelry that I bought like 20 years ago? I've upgraded with TVON. What do I do with my old stuff? What do I do? Please sell it. Please sell it. It's getting more today than you ever paid, a billion years ago. You're going to make money on your jewelry. So, sell it today. Sell it. Obviously move that on or give it to the people who want it in the future generations. Pass it down. If it's not your style anymore, sell it. It gives you, it funds your new jewelry purchases. It really does. Because, I guarantee you today you're going to get more money for your jewelry than you paid for it in the first place a long time ago. So it's worth a lot. People are looking for great jewelry at great prices. So that's why we're here to bring you the best of the best, something you probably don't have already. We'll take another look at them close up. I just wanted you to see them on for a bit, and we're going to make these really affordable. I got to make them better than $17,999. So let's do something crazy here. How about just getting under $10,000, $99.99? Oh, we can do better. Let's do better. Tell me what you're thinking. Should we do better than 99? 89, 79, 69, 59. Okay, now I've lost all will to sell. So there's that. There's that. And this one earring will not come off again. So again, these are really new. They've never been unfastened until now. So there we go. Got the other one for you to show you. Here's what it's going to be all about. Skip $49.99. Let's try to make these affordable. They're not supposed to be. They're huge 5¼ carat stones. They've got the diamonds all the way around. Take a look at that. That's going to be $3,999 instead. I've got a Paraiba here. And if there was ever a day to steal a piece of jewelry, it'd be today, Paraiba. Look at that. We've got the blue zircons here for you for $39.99. Let me show you the Paraiba. Okay, everybody, this is not a small or insignificant or unimportant stone. This is not a regular routine moment here. This is major, major Paraiba. Coming up, and I'm going to recap, we still have that Tanzanite pendant. We have a lot of pieces here that should not be. So that's just, again, just a viewership issue day. So obviously we know that. There's days like that. So make sure you get in very quickly. There's still some pieces that normally wouldn't be here at this time of the day that you can still call. I got boxes and boxes and boxes of jewelry just like this. So if there is anything you want to see or any kind of category you'd rather see than what I'm showing you, please pick up the phone and dial that phone number. It connects you directly to us, and then we can go find what you need to see. So you're seeing something you like, because again, I got the new to show you. We've shown you all of it. This is an important moment for a Paraiba lover because you know as well as I do, these big Paraibas are not inexpensive. It's really the world's most expensive stone. Right now, nobody's selling it. My folks, my friends, everybody's at JCK. I'll get to make it out there for about, I think I'm going to be there 18.5 hours just on Monday. The show wraps up, so I'm going to be kind of for the grand finale. Very excited about it. Got a big presentation to make, so I'm very excited, and it's always good to see everybody. I will say that already the show is ongoing, and one of those things is Paraiba. We've seen it at every trade show for the last several years, is nobody's selling Paraiba. Nobody's selling Paraiba. People that have it are not selling it. I advise, if you have it already, don't sell it. As tempting as it is, I know I'm offered a lot of money for my Paraibas every month on the month, and I refuse. I refuse to sell them because we all know what's happening. If you can be patient and hold out, the prices are going up. So what we're about to do right now, for that very reason, is a little bit striking, because if people aren't selling it because they're watching the prices increase and increase and increase, and by the way, a lot of that's happening because people are holding on to it. That's that supply and demand thing we learned in high school, where basic economics. If you keep something and therefore the supply is not aplenty, the demand is going to go up, and therefore the price tag goes up, the value goes up, the importance goes up. So in essence, there's like a bit of a monopoly happening because there aren't many stones to begin with, certainly that are quality. The people that have them are holding on to them, which is their absolute right to do. And then you have the fact that that is then kind of helping them all out, because the value is really, it's increasing, and quite rapidly. This is not an increase of $100 a year. It's really increasing. So if you're able to get a Paraiba, that is, of course, the signature color is this gorgeous blue-green, this pool water Caribbean neon blue-green. That is really still, it is the most in-demand color. It just is. That is why this 1 carat plus stone is so important. It's 1127637. If there was ever a day to get a Paraiba deal, it would be today, because I'm going to go ahead and, against all odds here, show you the very highest end of what I have today. And today there's been Rubellites and there's been gorgeous Tanzanites. This is still the highest end ring. And that's because it's Paraiba. So here we go. And as they say, here goes nothing, because we're about to do something wild on a carat one in diamonds. This is not as much about the diamond weight. It's beautiful. It's a classic setting style. It looks lovely. It's perfect for the stone. This is about the stone. This is about the fact that we've got a $17,000 ring, $16,999 to be exact, and I'm reducing it right now. Let me show you the inside. All the finishing that this under gallery always, this mounting always has one of the best under galleries. It makes it very wearable, very comfortable. I want you to look through the mounting for a moment though, and see, like, look through the back so you can see the stone, see the clarity from the back of that stone. Here's what it looks like. We'll show it to you on the hand here. It's an amazing, amazing gem, and it is going to be super affordable for what this is. Obviously, Paraiba does not come down to $100. It's just not. This is where, I mean, right now, if you're wondering, well, tell me, where is it at? Hard to say because it's changing so rapidly, but there are stones that go for $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a carat. When it comes to blue greens, you're not going to find much that goes any lower than that. It's usually $60,000 is the bottom. That's the rock bottom. That's the starting threshold for a per carat price on a 1 carat or greater. So just bank on $60,000 as a conservative estimation of your per carat on that stone. And that's why there's a lot of look-alike simulants, but there's only one real deal Paraiba. And here it is. And it's not going to be $16,999. Today, something different is happening. And I'm not sure I can fully explain it, but I will tell you this. When this goes on the hand, this very well could be your ring. There's obviously only one. Could be your ring if you dial in very quickly. It's a stone that I was guessing when I saw it early this morning. I thought it was a 2 carat. So it's got that visual because, again, elongated oval, that mounting usually holds a 2 carat. It's not going to be $16,999. It's not 10. I can give you the value of a lifetime, and this is the one you hold on to and hang on to. This is your nest egg in a ring. It's your entire nest egg in a ring. And I'm not here to give investment advice. I'm here to give you jewelry advice and great value advice and give away jewelry. But I will tell you right now, as a proud owner of some 22 different Paraibas that has every friend in the business who knows about that collection, who offers to buy them every single month, I know what the price is and the value is. And it is exceeding by the month. So all you need to do is pick one up, and then you're still loving it and wearing it and enjoying it for what it is, a really beautiful stone. But at the end of the day, one of the most highly valued pieces you can own, and it's not going to be $99 or $89 or $79.99. They just don't come inexpensively. And what I'm doing is just as simple as I can make it. This is the value. This is the value. I've had a number of stones that are over 1 carat, you know, that are $15,000 and more. It really comes down to the clarity, the quality. If it doesn't have the neon, it doesn't get as much. If it doesn't have clarity, it doesn't get as much, just like any other stone. This one has all the boxes checked, and it's not going to be $7,499 either. This is the ultimate high-level stone. the great finishing inside, the beauty of the diamonds at over 1 carat in VS diamonds. And yes, you can choose any gold color you want, but it's also better than $74.99. Your price tag tonight or today is $69.99. It's a $10,000 discount. It's $69.99 to get that Paraiba. And then we'll recap what we have from the show, and then we're done for the day, and then we are back tomorrow at the same time at 10 o'clock on our Sunday. So we will have another 3 hours of lively, brand new, beautiful jewelry for you. Still have some pendants, some Paraiba. I remember I had the green one earlier. That was the 606. That was actually $49.99 for the all green. So if you're looking for a little more bang for your buck, you're probably going there. If you want the blue greens, though, and you prioritize that signature color, then you're definitely going here. And then if you would like to get those trillion cut Tanzanite earrings, they're still here. The fabulous Mahenge. We did have a 1 carat 03 Mahenge. I got to show you the Rubellite heart shape again. That's awfully pretty. And the citrine pendant that we had early on today. And then any last minute questions, requests, we're here to help with those too. So that is $69.99. Take a look at this Rubellite. So the Rubellite round is already gone from our beautiful ring earlier. This is the other version. It's a heart shape. And let me see if I can get it polished a little bit better here. It's going to be our special signature design here that really feels very, it feels very appropriate for the stone. The stone is a wow. So we decided it's not one that loves to sit on the wheel here because I have to show you the design and the stone, and they're really kind of fighting each other here. But look at this heart shape. That's what it's about. The Rubellite is breathtaking. It's got an amazing color to it. It's got that real red pink kind of fuchsia color. Then it's got this bar of mirror finished yellow gold up top. You can change the gold. It's 8458 is the item number, and it's going to be a one only, 468. Showed it very, very early on in the show. It is our heart shape. It's a gorgeous drop, and it's a big size at 468, but then it's got the 1-inch drop overall, and that one is only $24.99. Very proud to be able to bring that to you. And by the way, if you want a little smaller Paraiba, I do have a round here. So same blue-green color, but a round that's just under a carat with a lot of diamond weight. So maybe we'll show that too. So all these great tourmalines, look at this. So this would, I'd be remiss if I didn't show it. Look how bright that is. Okay, so we have one here. Let me take this one even lower, even though it's got more diamond weight. It's a rarer cut. Ovals are great, but that's a rarer cut always and around. It always is. It's 1122942. There's our round Paraiba. Tapered baguettes. Have you ever seen this vortex of diamonds like this where they take these super elongated tapered baguettes? They have to be so precision cut because they basically have to line up in that same pattern so it can be so consistent around the way where it has the same spacing in between. That's a carat 42 in diamonds. Around your round, and by the way, there's 2 round halos of round diamonds in between it all. So it's a lot of roundabout ways to say it's a lot of rounds, but then the baguettes that tie it all together and wrap their way around to connect the rounds. So it's our 93-point center stone. It's a carat 42. It stays in the white gold, which is 14 karat. It was also $16,999 way back in the day, but that was made a long time ago. Watch what we can do on this one. Remember the 101, which is still here for $69.99. Still have that. That was the 1 carat 13 with the 101 diamond weight. So we remember. Here it is. Let me show them to you side by side, not hiding anything. There's the side-by-side comparison. Same color. The different look because the different cutting. I would argue the round is brighter. I think that's what we're all seeing side by side. So this one's the 113. There's the 93 pointer, but in the round with far more diamond weight here and far more gold. And you saw what I did. I took a $17,000 ring a moment ago and marked it down $10,000. Well, we're going to do even better on this one and not even ask for $69.99. And let me try it on for you. 30 minutes left to go. Get requests in if you have them. It's not too late. Why wait till tomorrow? You're here now. We're giving away jewelry. Today's the day you want to get me here. So, because we got blowouts and giveaways on everything. Look at that. Look at how bright that is. It's like looking at a turquoise diamond, of which there is real no such thing as natural. I mean, they do greens and they do blues. Mother Nature does some blue diamonds and some green diamonds, but not really turquoise like that. But because of the cutting and the neon and the brightness, it gives you that pop. And it's not 69, 59, 49. Got to give away some jewelry here. I thought this would be a good idea. Nothing sells faster than Paraibas that are priced too cheap. And that's exactly what this is. It's not 49. It's not even $39.99. You want to give away, you got it. You came to the right place, and I would stay with me for the next 29 minutes because you will see nothing but giveaways. This is not even $39.99. Say goodbye. I mean, it's got to go. It's got to go. And there's only one, so it's not like I could ever make it again. We've never had this mounting before. This is a unique piece that's custom designed around that stone. and it's not $39.99. There are values in Paraiba, and again, I know that this stone is not understood by one and all. It's not supposed to be. This is the stone that hopefully I've educated through the years about what this stone is, why it's so high value. If it's something you're into, if you love the look, I'm obsessed with this stone ever since the time I first saw it. I first saw it it was my first week in the business. I saw one in a museum exhibit. It was not something I sold early on. It took a couple years of being in the business to actually start selling it, and 2004 is when I sold my first Paraibas, and that's now been 21 years of offering them. They are almost impossible to find in a retail store. Tiffany has one. They have a signature color themselves that's very similar to Paraiba color. They had one that was shown to a viewer of mine, had reached out. She was vacationing in Las Vegas. She lived in the Midwest. She was vacationing in Las Vegas, and she went into that store, and she was wearing all of her TVON jewelry. So, of course, she walks in, and she's like the ultimate high roller. And they start to invite her into the private underground vault where they show her the VIP pieces. One of them was a Paraiba. She said it was the dirtiest, most included stone I'd ever seen. I never believed you when you said they were dirty, because all I've ever seen is pristine, clean stones, and it was so dirty, and they wanted $680,000. 1 carat Paraiba. I mean, again, that's what it goes for. Do you want a 1 carat dirty stone, or do you want 1 carat clean? Do you want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, or can we do better than 4? Let's make it even better than $39.99. One only, operators. That's it. I wish I had 5, 6, 10 of them. I could sell every one of them, because that price is too low. But I'm going to make it $38.88 first caller and give you the value in Paraiba. You can still get the $113 if you'd like, but for, I don't know, $38.88, I'd probably consider that one with that big diamond weight. That one's just been here a while. We're blowing it out. So it's got to go. Everything has to find a home. We love our pieces, but they're not designed to stay here and take up residence in a vault forever and ever. They're designed to be lovingly made to share with all of you, our TVON family. So that's the deal on the $38.88 Paraiba. Let's see who's got it. The Rubellite is verifying. We'll show you the citrine pendant that's also still here from earlier in the show. The Tanzanite pendant has got to go. The Tanzanite pendant, that nearly 19 carat round. We had the 251 yellow diamond. That was under $10,000. We have the Paraiba, $38.88. We have this Tanzanite. Oh, I can't get enough of that Tanzanite. If we just could show one thing for a whole 3-hour show, it should be that Tanzanite. And I don't think anyone would mind. It is our $35,000 Tanzanite pendant. That is also under $10,000 here today. So that's one to grab before somebody else does, because you know we're getting to that point of the time here where the show running out. And so what that means is pieces from earlier start to go. Everyone's making their decisions from the day. So make sure you pick out what you love before somebody else does, because then it's, oh, I missed out. And we don't want that to happen. Here's the citrine pendant, the gorgeous designer citrine. This is the citrine fancy cut. It's a big pendant. It's item number 1128288. And that is our Madeira citrine fancy cut. It's got that curved edge, then elongated trillion faceting. 510 is the cut. Diamond weight at 21 points. Yellow gold only. That's the inside. It's got this great, kind of like a door knocker style, linked up with the bail into the round circular link, into that double link that then drapes into that pointed pendant. It is $699 for that citrine one of a kind. In the yellow gold is how it stays, and then we will recap the Tanzanite in full. So those of you that are here at the end of the show and haven't seen that fully presented, we'll give you another look at that. Plus we had the under $5,000 Paraiba that was over 6 carats. So we've had now plenty of options in the Paraiba category here today. Here's a look at this one from a distance also, so you can see it here on the hand, so you can really see that drape and that length and that beautiful design element that it has, which is so different and very bold. $699 on that one, and almost kind of looks like an abstract bee at times. It's always, I find every time I look at it, I interpret it in a different way. So that'll be $699. It's kind of fun to have jewelry designs that are like that are multifaceted, that are always giving you different looks and different wow factors. That's always nice to see. So $699, that one is a one only. Let's go back, because I want to bring you the Tanzanite pendant, which is also somehow, some way, I don't think this is going to last the show. I really, if it comes to the biggest value of the day, obviously some pieces are higher prices than others, but that doesn't mean it's not a value. This is probably our biggest value of the day. It's 1128426. We got almost 19 carats in a Tanzanite here. It's a museum reserve blue wing. It's got a carat 06 in diamonds. Classic setting, classic style, And that one is going to be, we had it for $34,999. It is no longer. We've got one only. It's a full 1.25 inch top to bottom length. And this is where you need to act, because now 24 minutes left to go. We're going to, we've shown you everything from the show. If there's anything else you want to see, please let me know so we can help you out, find you what you need, whether it's any of our Paraibas, our greens or our blue greens. This is the Tanzanite that will, it has to go. Pieces like this, I've been doing this a long time. They don't stick around. You don't, I mean, if it's $35,000, sure, leave it here. Say, I'll put it on the wish list. Think about it. But for those that say, no, I'll wait for it to be a discount, that time is now. It's literally happening right now, right here, right now, in this very moment for one very, very cool collector. And it's under $10,000, it's $99.99 for that Tanzanite, and it does not get better. The reds are powerful, and we always say, you guys say it. I tell you, because I hear it from our viewers, that stone is better at home than it was on camera. You better believe they are. It's what neon stones always do. The neon stones, we can't fully capture their beauty here under these lights. The lighting conditions are not friendly to neon stones. Neon stones are defined by a stone that's able to glow even stronger in lower light. Well, this is, every light in this world would be lower than this one. So this is where, again, when you're seeing that here under bright lights, this only gets better. So all those reds, all those violets, all those really, really loud neon colors get even brighter, and somehow, yes, more neon when you see it in person. So that's the one to own there. Don't forget about our Paraiba round, $38.88. We've got the Tanzanite here for $99.99. Let me know if you have anything you'd like to see before we go, or any requests for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're back. It's our last show of the week, though, because we don't see you on Monday or Tuesday. So make sure we get our shopping fix in tomorrow from 10 to 1 Pacific time, when there's going to be, I hear, a lot of brand new. So we've got it's Sunday, you know, it's Sunday, that's what we expect. So we got a lot of beautiful brand new tomorrow for you. Make sure you grab this one if you like it, though. I don't want that one to, you know, if you sit back and wait, and it can be literally, it can come down to a matter of seconds that really determines if you get it or somebody else does. So always, always recommend dialing in on the early side. The value doesn't get any better than that. The value is sitting right there in front of you. So a $99.99 price tag, it is just too low. And there's over a carat in diamonds as well. So that's really what's crucial here. It's in 1868. I mean, I got to do the math here. That's unbelievable. You can't buy it anywhere else. There are block Cs right now selling in Las Vegas, because my people are there, okay? Because I can't be there because I'm here with you guys. So I can't be there until tomorrow night. So I get out there tomorrow night as fast as I can, and then spend a little time Monday, and the show closes. So that's that, right? Here's the thing. Right now, the most, I mean, they were so bland in comparison to this, but the block C material that is out there, that's all anyone has to sell, is block C. It's all that's been mined for the last 15 years. There's only been one block open and producing, and that's block C. The block Cs inherently are just lighter rough. They are just lighter. They are light lavenders, they are light lilacs, that's all there is to it. Well, those stones right now are selling 263 miles away from where I'm standing. They're selling at the biggest jewelry trade show domestically every year. It's called the JCK show in Las Vegas. They're selling for over $5,200 a carat. To other people in the business, other dealers, other wholesalers, other gem miners and dealers are buying right now. Block C, they're trading $5,200 US dollars currency for 1 carat of material that's light. So if you took your $99.99 to that show, you wouldn't even be buying a 2 carat loose stone of block C quality. Value, this is the value. And that's what people don't understand is, yes, you can turn on your television and watch a home shopping network that does nothing but sell fine jewelry here exclusively for 3 hours a day, 5 times a week, and you get a better value than anybody else in the business. Because I don't know about you, but I'd rather have 19 carats of museum reserve with a carat in diamonds in a piece ready to wear than I'd rather spend my $10,000 and get a 2 carat light stone loose in a box. I don't even know if they'd put it in a box. It'd probably be in a plastic bag. Yeah. Thank you. Do they need to see it again, or they're just going to take the pink spinel? Great job, Zine. Yes. Citrine pendant gone. So you see what's happening. Pieces are all of a sudden going from the show. Thank you. Our spinel from earlier is gone. The citrine pendant from earlier is gone. And now we're awaiting a home for this stone. Because, again, do you want to buy a 2 carat in wholesale that is a loose stone with no diamonds that is light pastel color? Or do you want to get a nearly 19 carat museum reserve that nobody else has, already set with a carat 06 in diamonds. Maybe you want to put 5,000 on one card and 5,000 on another. If that makes it a little bit more accessible to you today, well, that's good. That's a good idea. Let us do that. Let us help you with that. All right, so let's move on to, yes, we can show you the Paraiba again. We have a couple people asking about the round Paraiba. Here it is. Here's the round Paraiba. The item number to refresh was 1122942. 2942 on the round Paraiba, just under a carat. It's what we call a light 1 carat with a carat 42, or was it carat 43? Carat 42 in diamonds. Go with my first instinct. Haven't I learned by now? 142 in diamond weight, all fancy tapered baguettes and rounds, and that is down to $38.88. What else? Oh, if you need a little smaller Tanzanite pendant, I had a fancy cut from last night that's still here, and it was a little less diamond weight. Yeah, it's a 3-point diamond weight, but we do have this fancy cut. There's our Blue Wing Block D, Museum Reserve fancy cut with the bail done with the diamonds, that little point. That's $29.99 if you like that one. So $38.88 in the Paraiba, $29.99 on this Tanzanite pendant. What else can we show you before we go? Got a few pieces to consider here before we send you off to enjoy the rest of the Saturday afternoon and your Saturday evening. Then I hope you'll join us tomorrow, bright and early at 10 a.m. Pacific time or noon Central time, or maybe that's, hold on, now I got smudges on that Tanzanite. Oh, so yeah, we're back tomorrow to do it again. We got a lot of special pieces tomorrow, a lot of beautiful, brand new, exciting pieces for you. Don't forget the heart-shaped Rubellite is also still here. Love seeing that. Got that Tanzanite cleaned up finally. And then also, oh, the diaspore is still here. We had a Paraiba and a diaspore under $1,000. Got to show you a few recaps. We're down to 18 minutes. So just want to give you some options here. Here's our Paraiba. That's $9.99. It's a beautiful pink and golden mix there. Definitely is the perfect 50-50 split in Paraiba. It's what we want to see. Here's the diaspore in a great designer mounting. That diaspore is a cushion cut square. That one's only $9.99 as well for a color changing diaspore. And so many great options here. This is that beautiful, beautiful look. I love this pearl piece. This pearl piece is something special. Had it at the very end of last night's show. Just want to show it again. That is, yeah, it's large. Pretty much is the size of all those pieces together. It's got pinky fawn diamonds, pave, baguettes, and white diamonds. That's a gorgeous green Tahitian. And it's a 13.5 millimeter. That's in white gold. It's in 18 karat. It's an enhancer. It's a pendant. It's only $69.99. So that one's here as well. Last call on the show, though. Let me know what other requests or questions you have. Thank you on the citrine. Thank you on the spinel. So glad you picked those up. Have our big yellow diamond. We did have trillion cut earrings as well. Boy, those trillion Tanzanites were amazing. Also, this Kunzite pendant is still here. $19.99 for the Kunzite I'm about to show you here. That's a good one. Let me move that to the side. Here's the Kunzite pendant. Yeah, this one doesn't sit on its own, but that's a really neat style, the way it comes to that point. Very much like a chevron type point, half done with mirror finished gold, half done in pave to just accentuate the point of that pear shape. And that one is $19.99. I sure hope that one doesn't stick around. That's a really interesting buy there for a Kunzite. And this one doesn't sit on its own here. It's meant to sit on your neckline on a chain, not on a wheel. But that is a really cool piece there. So again, $9.99 in the front row. That's the Paraiba and the diaspora. The Paraiba in the middle is $38.88. The Kunzite I'm holding in the back right is $19.99. And of course, the Tanzanite, that nearly 19 karat is only $99.99. I hope you will really, truly consider that before the end of this show, and we'll help you own it. So that's it, guys. Last call on the show. We got 15 minutes to go, and we can always show you some other new pieces, but that's really my recap wheel there. Those are the pieces that you're probably still, they're up for grabs. A lot of people are considering right now. Highly recommend them. We did have a Rubellite heart shape. I can show that to you again. That heart shape should go at $24.99. And again, anything else you'd like to see, do holler at me. We can always still get requests in the last 15 minutes. That's tons of time to get requests in, so we can help you with those too. So yeah, don't feel like it's too late to get in your favorite requests or see something maybe from last night. Check and see if those pieces from last night are still available, and we can help you there. But there is just, that's a lot of great jewelry up there. Here's another piece. Speaking of last night, this is one that I was a little amazed at. It's a solid 18 karat yellow gold band, and it's got an emerald. And again, the emerald is a 39-point emerald. there are both baguettes and rounds there in that ring. That one's $12.99. So we haven't seen too much in that price point here today, but a $12.99 for 18 karat solid gold in an emerald ring, when the emerald is clean and Colombian, that's a very special piece. Also, we had a great look at a couple of sets of aquamarine earlier in the show, in the first couple minutes actually. Well, this is also one I didn't show you yet. It's an emerald cut stone, and it's in a beautiful pendant. We've got that marked down. And so this is that super elongated emerald cut. It's got a quadrant of princess cuts up top. I'll show it to you on the hand here. That's a super serious Sierra Santa Maria. And it's going to be, look how elongated that is. Isn't that beautiful? So that's going to be a sky blue color, deep and saturated as the Sierra Santa Marias are. And that's item number 1125476. And that will be a 8 karat 17 actually. Emerald cut, princess cuts up top, 13 points in the princess cuts in the white gold. That one is here, only $29.99. Dropping the price just like I did on my 8 karat pear shape that's already gone. That was in the first couple minutes of the show. Now we're in the last couple minutes of the show, and we've got this piece, 1.25 inches. Let me measure it for you just to 100% verify that length there, top to bottom, and sure enough, it is inch plus there. So yeah, 1.25 inches, almost really maybe 1 1/8 inches. And then we'll show it to you on the neckline as well, so you can see it from a distance. Watch that color glow. Isn't that impressive? When you see it there in that lower light, you really start to see that saturation of that blue. Let's go back to the wheel and show you close up as well. So there's going to be a lot to look at. I know pieces are going here off that wheel. So there's our aqua, then followed by our beautiful diaspore and the padbarasha. Again, there's everything from under 1,000 all the way up to under 10,000 on this wheel. So a lot of different price points that we have covered on this wheel here for you today at the end of the show. So let us know what you're thinking about. Zine, any questions for me? You're good. All right, Jason, no requests. We're good. Everybody else satisfied? Did you pick up everything from this show? Because here's the deal. In 12 minutes or so, we're off the air. And then our phone lines are still open. So what happens is, and this happens inevitably and nobody seems to understand it because I get it, when the show goes off the air, we all figure, okay, nothing happens after that. Our phone lines are still open, and what inevitably happens here for many, many minutes after we go off the air, especially on these daytime shows, it doesn't happen as much in the evening because it's really late at night for a lot of you, but it's daytime and we're all awake and, you know, it's Saturday and we're probably, you know, only halfway through our day here. So the phone lines stay very busy here after we go off the air, and the pieces from the show are gone. So there's a lot of you that say, well, I waited till the next morning. I called first thing the next morning and I found out it's already gone. Why did that happen? It's because pieces do go right after the show goes off the air because our phone lines stay open because a lot of people are waiting until the end of the show. So it inevitably happens. So I just want to, you know, forewarn you about that so you understand why waiting till tomorrow when we're here at 10 o'clock is not always the best idea because pieces do sell right here after we go off the air. So if you're considering anything from that wheel or beyond that's not on that wheel, this is the time to go ahead and make it yours. Is this for Genoral? All right, am I saying that correctly? I hope so. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. It's 112-1597. Well, where has this been hiding? Okay, forget everything that's up there. I love this value. So there's our aqua. Anybody have questions before we move off that wheel? We've got a request that just came in, so I want to get that a little attention here. It's wild. There's our emerald. Yeah. The emerald? Sure, it's from last night, so it's why you probably don't have it. 7927. You got it. Is the emerald gone? I think it might be. Stays in yellow gold on that emerald. Here we go. This is not going to last. It's a very important diamond. Item number 1597 on this one. That is a 1 karat 22 champagne diamond. It's got a little bit of an orange color to it. It's not as much brown as it is orange. It's kind of an orangey brown. That's a really good thing. And we have very busy lines right now. Everything will go from this show. 10 minutes left to go. Do not wait. It's not worth waiting till the end of the show and finding your piece is gone. You can call right now. The prices are what the prices are. They're absolutely incredible. I got desperate today. So, you know, take advantage. Here we go with something incredibly important. It's our 122, plus you get 50 points in white diamonds and 14 points of pink diamonds, double halo. There is incredible diamond weight, start to finish. Talk about 186, if my math is right. Should be, yeah, 186. In total diamond weight with a big old 122 round. Sometimes we see 1 carat stones in fancy colors, but they're usually ovals, cushion cuts. Very rarely are they the rounds. Love seeing that. It's not going to be $89.99. Let me try it on. It stays in the gold color it's in. So yes, there's a little bit of rose gold, mostly white gold. That's what it looks like on the hand. We have one that is under $3,000. This one, I thought was gone. It's not. It's here. This is real life. It's on my hand, so I know it's available. But it's not $29.99. I mean it. Under $3,000 on a 122. That is no misspeak. This is just what I've been doing today. The desperation set in early, and you get to be the beneficiary of big discounts as a result, okay? And we're going to make this happen right now for $28.88. Go ahead and take it. An extra discount on the already huge discount just to make sure it goes. And just to make sure we can satisfy you with the best value you've seen. $28.88. We may have saved one of the best for last, and it's buyer request. I'll tell you right now, if I saw that before the show, that would have been the first item of the show, just to set the tone for the values. That's good. $28.88, almost 2 carats overall. And let us know what we can show individually up close, all by itself, give you those graphics, tell you everything, answer your questions, whatever you need to know. Now is go time. Any questions? How are we thinking about this one? Are we loving it? It's an orangey champagne. And I don't mean a lot of orange. It reads still champagne. But some champagnes are really truly brown. This one's got a gorgeous kind of golden orange with it. It's not yellow, it's more golden orangey. Do you see it there? And then it's got the pink diamonds, and those are what's set in rose gold. The rest of the way is going to be in the white gold. And that is open to our first caller. Rarely do requesters take what the requests are. So again, it's open to the first caller. Just whoever says sold first. It's the only way to make it fair. I never know who's on the phone lines till after the fact. So it's first caller who says yes gets it. $28.88. That is a major, major value. Any last minute questions on anything you've seen today? The best thing to do if you're thinking about something is just to call in and see it one more time. That's a really good idea. Just call in and say, let me just see it one more time. Then you'll know. You'll know if it's the right piece for you or not. But here's our $28.88 diamond, carat 22. Round in the natural color, really, really rare. And then it's got the pink and the white diamonds all around it. You're getting 64 points on the sides. So yeah, 186 overall. It's incredible. It's an incredible value. We see 1 carats all the time with no diamond weight go for that price and more when they are a lot more just kind of the basics. This is a really unusual stone to get in that round. And like we said before, when you maintain a round, when you waste rough and you still have a round and it's still a big size like this is, that is significant, especially in rare collectible stones like certainly a natural colored diamond of that color is. So that's really important too. All right, thanks for being with us today. We've got about 7 minutes remaining, and I know that, let's see, what were you taking over there, Allison? Anybody else taking anything that I should know about? So I don't recap a piece that's already sold. And it's last call on Saturday. Sunday, we are here. Monday and Tuesday, we are not. Sunday, we are here. It's a daytime show. It's the same time that we had our 3 hours today. We're with you tomorrow, 10 a.m., noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. We start a really big kickoff to our day, show you some really amazing jewelry, have 3 hours of wow material, lots of new tomorrow as well. I know there were a lot of you asking during a big event if we had anything in sapphires, multiple colors of sapphires. I do have these earrings, by the way. And they are ombre, blue, green, golden, and pink sapphires with enameling around it, diamonds in the hoop up top, and I will give these earrings away. It's item number 1124413. Don't forget Tanzanite pendant. I know we are verifying 3 people on that one. So that one's going to go. Thank you, by the way, in advance. Whoever gets the Tanzanite pendant, thank you. It is so incredible. Look at this. Look at this earring. How cute are these drops? And the colors, from a distance, it's amazing. It's such a perfect ombre, and instead of doing ombre top to bottom, it goes side to side. 68 points in Ceylon sapphires, 12 points in diamonds, and that is actually, yes, it is done with enamel around the edge. So there's like a border that's just a little darker. It's like a black enamel that goes around the edge to really just kind of give it a nice strong border to the pear-shaped drop part of the earring. And then it's got a hoop to start with diamonds in the front. Click in closure on the hoop, yellow gold only, just 1 pair only. And I'll give them away for under $1,000. How about you know what? How about $888? End of the show is here. We have 5 minutes left. Let's go $888. And the champagne orange diamond is still here. 2 questions. How and why? It's amazing. Earrings are $888. They've got a drop. I'll measure for you. There's that champagne diamond again on the hand if you want that one for $28.88. Here's the length. Here's the length of the earring. They're 1.25 inches or so. 1 1/8 maybe. In that drop, click enclosure at the top. So it's a hoop with diamonds in the front, and then your beautiful pastel sapphires, all done around. You know how tough that is to do? How meticulous that setting has to be to do the pave from side to side like that. Check this out. There's our $28.88 ring. I don't get that at all. Pink diamonds, champagne diamond, white diamonds. Classic setting style. So $8.88. $28.88, $8.88, $28.88. Which one would you like? We are down to 4 minutes. Tim, what are you taking over there? Jason, how about you? Let's go. Here comes the ring again. Sure, we'll show you an up close on that ring one more time. $15.97. And if it's host choice, we're going to end with the Tanzanite. Just to take a last look at it. Let's end with the Tanzanite. The gorgeous round, the nearly 19 carater, still very manageable as far as wearing it on the neckline. Not too heavy, amazing size. $28.88 on this one. It is available. I don't think our requester's taken it, so that is available for one caller. And here it is. So many people talking about it. Don't wait till tomorrow. $99.99 for a nearly 19 carat museum reserve, best of the best. That's our 3-minute countdown. This also has a carat 06. It's set in 14 karat gold, and it's white gold. It will stay in the white gold. Got great finishing on the side, so it's going to stay level set on the neckline. Put your favorite chain with it. That's all it needs. Your favorite diamonds by the yard, your favorite rope chain, whatever you have in a white metal, platinum, sterling, or gold, put it on with it. And that is now 2.5 minutes remaining to go. This is last call on the show. Make sure you're picking up whatever you've seen that you love, because here's the deal. You get it at home, you try it on, then you decide. I'm not asking you to make a decision. I'm asking you to get it home. I'm asking you to just say, let me send it to you for free, and then you decide. Then it's like consignment, kind of, right? It's like, just get it at home. Get it at home. Our pieces never look as good on TV as they do at home, and I mean that. We hear it every single time we sell something. So this is the thing, guys. Get it at home, then decide. Then decide. You can always send it back and get a refund. It's just easy. It's just easy, but it's really important. When you're buying important pieces, I want you to see it, feel it, touch it, wear it, then decide. That's when you know. Have it on. Get the opinion of your loved ones. Get the opinion of perfect strangers. Wear it on your neckline. See if that isn't the absolute most stunning piece of jewelry you own. It's a small price to pay for a piece that is worth far more, that is unattainable anywhere else, that nobody else has. It is our exclusive and running really low. And we've got literally 95 seconds left. Please join me tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing show. We will do such wild things tomorrow. We will really rock your world on your Sunday. So it's going to be a Sunday well spent, that's for sure. Join us at 10 a.m. Don't wait till the last part of the show. Join us here in the beginning. 10 a.m. is when we kick it off. 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We got 3 hours live with you tomorrow. It's an amazing packed show full of incredible jewelry. We got a lot of brand new. I got designer. I got discounts, discounts, discounts. I love putting things on sale. You can never stop me from putting things on sale. So again, I know not everyone's a fan of that works here, but I'm really excited to bring you guys, the viewers, the value, because that's what I love to do. So again, I'm staying true to my values. I've been doing it too long to stop now. We've got a final minute left. If there's anything I can help you with, give me a call. We'll talk after the show here. We've got a couple minutes where our phone lines stay open to help you out, answer any questions, or most importantly, pick up the pieces that you need to have before they're gone to somebody else. And I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to have a big finale to our week. Our big Sunday is unforgettable always. You can't miss a Sunday. If you spend one show with us every week, make it Sunday. So we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. bright and early. Thank you so much again for watching and shopping today, for interacting with us, for your requests. Again, this is an important value. It's still verifying. It's still up for grabs for one caller as we have 20 seconds left to go. And again, phone lines stay open. Just know how to reach us. The phone number, that's the only way to reach us here. So give us a call right now. Start dialing, jot it down. We'll be here for a few minutes. And thank you so much. Again, don't forget tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will see you then. For now, from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow.